It's always nerve-wracking to be back on the dating scene when you haven't dated in a while. We deal with a lot of people that have that problem on the second date update because they haven't dated for whatever reason, and you finally get it back out there and things are kind of difficult. That's the problem that the guy on the phone is having today. He hasn't dated in over 2 years for a very good reason. Darren, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Thanks for your email. Thanks for agreeing to do a second date update. Now, you said that you hadn't dated in 2 years.
Yeah, just about over 2 years because my wife had passed away.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, I had to take the time, and I felt like after that 2 years, I was ready to try to give it a go again. And so I did kind of what everybody does, and I got an online dating profile.
Okay. And the girl that you want us to call today, what's her name?
Her name is Stacy.
Stacy. And what attracted you to Stacy on her internet dating profile?
First and foremost, I thought she was a very attractive girl, and I just really kind of liked how she represented herself there. And we sent a couple messages back and forth, and then we agreed on having dinner.
And can I ask, this was your actual very first date since the passing of your wife 2 years ago?
Yeah, first date in the past 2 years.
Okay.
That's got to be a lot of pressure, and it's got to feel weird to be back on the dating scene. I mean,
I was nervous. There's no question. Full disclosure, I kind of had to psych myself up for it a little bit in the mirror. Just, let myself know that this is going to happen. This is great. You're looking good. You
gave yourself like a coach's pep talk before leaving the house?
Nothing wrong with that. Before I send myself out on the front line. Yeah, just a little bit.
You can do it. Whatever you got to do, man.
I try and do that a little bit every day.
I just kept saying, just breathe. Just breathe through it. Get through dinner. It's going to be great, But I felt like I was ready, and I felt like it actually went pretty well. We had good conversation, and I was a little sweaty.
When you say a little sweaty, how sweaty do you mean?
I mean, I felt it going down my back. We could say that, I guess.
Okay. But was it going down your forehead, and was your clothing soaked?
I mean, there was some wiping.
Okay. All right, so you were sweaty and nervous. Do you think your date picked up on that?
She did. I mean, I kind of had to acknowledge it after a little bit.
Was there, one moment that stands out to you as, the best moment of the date?
Yeah, I guess a nice moment was just sitting at dinner when our entrees came, and I was nervous, and I know I was putting that energy out there, and there was a little bit of a tension, and I just acknowledged it and said, hey, I'm nervous. You are really attractive. And my fault, my bad, and we were able to kind of laugh about it, and she said she understood, and, it just kind of changed how I felt about the evening, and I felt like she was understanding of the whole situation of my life.
That's good. If she wasn't understanding about that, I wouldn't want to be calling her back at all. Sound like an evil person.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how it felt.
On a scale of 1 to 10, since you've been out of the dating world for a little while, what would you give this date?
I mean, I would give it a strong 7, 8.
Strong 7, 8.
That's
Do you feel like she felt the same way, though? I mean,
I thought so. I really thought so. So that's why I emailed into the show.
And how did you end things with her?
I drove her back to her place, and we were saying goodnight, and she had kind of put her hand out, and I'm going to admit, it was awkward. I'm awkward. I can't help it. And I literally said out loud, can we hug? And I just did it before I even got an answer yesterday.
You just jumped in on a hug.
That's cute.
That's all right.
I think
that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's a hug. It's not like you said screw it and just started trying to make out with her.
I mean, I'm 6'4", and she's, got to be 5'4". She's, so I'm much taller than her.
All right, so she's tiny and you're a big dude, and you just engulfed her with your big arms.
I guess so, yeah.
Do you feel like that creeped her out?
I hope it didn't. I feel like, that's not going to end everything is a giant bear hug. I hope not. Honestly, I was like, I got to get out of here, not do something else awkward.
How clear were you with her that this was your first date? And did you bring up that your wife had passed?
Yeah, we brought it up just because she asked, are you dating a lot, or why are you dating? And I kind of had to bring it up. I didn't want to lie and have it be something else. And
totally.
So I just kind of mentioned it, and she seemed okay with it.
Okay. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her after your date?
Well, 2 days later, hadn't heard anything, so I sent her a text that was just said, hey, it was great to see you. How's your day going? And I didn't hear anything. So I was like, well, maybe I should give her a call. So I gave her one call and left her a voice message that was basically the same.
And you send her another text like, what about the hug? Don't you remember the great hug? How dare you do this to me?
I did not bring that up again.
Okay.
Do you think, I mean, you haven't dated in 2 years. Why not just, like, chalk this one up to, well, that was the first time out. We're going to give it another go with somebody else next.
It just felt right. It felt right. And, I figured if I think it feels right, I should probably go after them.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and then get your second date update, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I don't make this promise very often in second date updates, but I promise that I'm going to get the guy who's on the phone a second date today.
What?
Yep,
Really?
I promise him, no matter what, because I like him. He's a nice guy. He's been through some stuff, and he deserves to get a date. If not with the girl that we're about to call for him, with somebody who texts in, I don't know.
I think that's fine.
Or if I have to put on a dress and go out on a date with him, I don't care. I am guaranteeing, Darren, that you are going to get a date out of this phone call we're about to make, okay?
I hope so.
All right. You know what? I kind of hope she says no so that I can go out with you.
Yeah, and Jubal puts out.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Darren wants us to call a girl named Stacy. They met online. He hasn't dated in a couple years for good reason. His wife passed away, and he was ready to date again, so he decided to go online, and he met Stacy. They went out for dinner. He was a little bit nervous, and that showed. He's sweating and just a little awkward during the whole date. He says the date ended with a very big sweaty hug from him that she didn't really seem like she wanted. So, Darren, you ready to make the phone call?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man, here we go.
Man.
Be confident. You've got a 100% guaranteed
Yeah.
success rate
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
Look at it this way. It doesn't matter what she says, Darren, you're still getting a date. Could be with a dude, but you're still getting a date.
I mean, I am a big fan.
Well, there you go. All right. Okay, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Stacy, please?
this is Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. It's good to hear. Just calling to check in on you, see how you're doing.
It's a courtesy call.
Yep. Do you ever listen to our show at all?
I think so. I've listened to it a few times. My mom really likes it.
Cool. All right. How old's your mom?
61.
Nice. That's who we're going for. We kill it with 61-year-old moms. So she's the right person that we want listening. Stacy, have you ever heard a second date update before?
What does that mean?
That means that you recently went out on a date with somebody who listens to the show, and you haven't been calling them back since your date. So they emailed us to get you on the phone and ask if they did something wrong.
Wow, that's weird.
It is kind of weird, but it is a segment that we do on our show. And the guy's name is Darren. Do you remember going out with Darren?
Yeah.
Okay, did you like Darren?
Yeah, I did.
You sound very hesitant, Stacy.
No, he was sweet. I remember he was really nice, and yeah, it was a fine time.
Okay, if it was a fine time, why haven't you called him back after he's texted you and tried to call you?
I don't want to put all his business out there, but it was. I think that maybe we're just not, we're kind of at different points in our life in regards
Right.
to dating and things like that.
Well,
so.
in regards to the putting his whole business out there, we talked to Darren, and he told us everything, that he hasn't dated in a while because his wife passed away. He also said that he was very nervous the entire time and was sweaty and gave you an awkward hug at the end of the date.
It's I don't know. I always think you get nervous at the beginning of the date and you kind of ease into it, but it seemed kind of the opposite for him. He got more nervous as the date went on. He was the most nervous at the very end, and he straight up asked me if he could hug me, and then before I could respond, he just did it.
Right.
So I was okay.
You can understand the nerves, though, if the dude hasn't dated for 2 years because of something like that.
For sure, yeah. And I don't have any ill will towards him at all. I just don't think that we're really compatible in that way. I think.
Yeah, but he was just nervous. He hasn't been out in 2 years. Look, Stacy, I really want to get him a second date with you. That's my goal here, is to make you go out with him again and give him one more shot. Yeah, is to force you to go out with him again.
Yeah, I totally understand the nerves, but it was we were talking about his ex-wife, and, I'm completely understanding. I know how it goes, but, essentially what he said was that she is watching over him all the time, which at first I thought was kind of sweet. And then he said that throughout the date he could feel her, like, aura or her spirit at the dinner table judging me.
Judging you? What? Did he actually say the words judging you?
Yes, he said the word judging me, and it freaked me out.
Wow.
Like, as if her spirit is jealous, or as in she's hoping things go well?
I took it as, like, she was, like, jealous. Like, she was judging me, like, how dare, thinking that I'm, like, you know, some easy girl, you know, trying to pick up a dude, you know.
Maybe,
like,
maybe he said it wrong, and he meant to say, like, I feel like her presence is around me all the time, and she would want me to be doing this. Look, it's probably a weird thing to say either way.
Of course.
But I doubt he was saying, like, my wife who passed away is sitting next to me right now, her spirit is, and it thinks you're a skank. Like, I doubt that's what he meant by that, Stacey.
Well, regardless of any of it, it just really creeped me out.
Did you say anything to him after he brought up the dead wife judging you?
No, it was just weird. It was just really creepy, and I think he just needs to take some time.
Stacey, I hate to get weird on you too, but there is another presence that's listening to this phone call right now.
What do you mean?
I mean that Darren is actually on the phone and heard everything that you just said.
And was judging you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Hey,
my God.
Stacey. Hey.
Look, I had no idea that you would, like, be listening to this. They called me out of nowhere, you know? Like, I'm sorry. I mean, are you okay? Like, are you really upset? Like,
I mean,
sorry.
you know, no, it's fine. It's good, I guess.
Well, I'm really sorry, but I know that you were really nervous, and, like, I felt like I was as patient as I possibly could be, but it's just kind of weird, you know? It's weird to, like, go on a date with somebody and, like, have the person say that their dead wife is judging me. You know, it's like my uncle passed away last year, and I can't just say, like, oh, my Uncle Bob is, you know, judging you. You know, you have to understand how that would freak someone out.
Well, but it was like a good thing. Like, it was good that she was there, and good that, like, she approved of you, you know? Like, she liked you, and I felt like if she likes you, then this is a good thing.
That's kind of weird, okay? I just don't want to know what your ex-wife is thinking.
Well, can we do it again? And, like, we can go out again, and, I mean, I could leave her at home, you know? Can we make it happen?
Look, Darren, like, the whole spiritual thing, like, it just kind of freaked me out.
Look, Stacey, you're really screwing the second date update up for me because I promised Darren that I would get him a second date with you. Will you go out with Darren one more time?
Come on.
I will pay for a second date.
No, I'm sorry. I appreciate it. I appreciate your time, but no.
Okay, well, at least Darren learned a little bit of a lesson here, and, you know.
Sure.
Next time you go out on a date, don't bring your dead wife's spirit, or just make her wait in the car or something.
I guess so.
Yep. And I'm saying that because, you know, the promise I made you at the beginning of this was you were going to get a second date with somebody, no matter who it is, and I don't want you to be awkward when you and I go out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, looks like I got to pick out a nice evening dress, don't I, Darren?
You better look nice.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, we're doing these second date updates for about a month now. We've heard a lot of excuses, everything from guy talked too much during the movies to somebody last week got hammered and peed in the parking garage while he was on his date and didn't remember.
Some say excuses, others say valid reasons why there wasn't a second date.
I think she was a little judgy on that one. Mm-hmm. Today we got Bob on the phone. Now, you emailed us about going on a date with a girl named Katie. What happened on your date?
We had a great day. We went over to Shorty's in Belltown.
Okay.
We had dinner. We did pinball.
You had dinner at Shorty's, so you just have hot dogs?
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool. They do have great hot dogs.
I would totally take him up on that.
So you played around there for a little while, and then what happened?
It was going pretty well. So we ended up coming back to my place and just kind of hanging out, having a few beers. We made out for a little bit. Nothing crazy. And in the last 2 weeks, I probably texted her or called her 3-4 times on the text and a couple of messages and nothing.
No response at all?
Nothing.
You're not texting her like crazy or anything. It's just...
No, I'm not a crazy guy. I texted her day after, had a really good time, nothing.
Okay. You didn't tell her that you saw your future in her eyes.
No, not at all.
Just checking.
Okay.
Valid questions.
You laugh, but with some of the things that we've heard, that could happen.
And has.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we hit it off. I thought it was a good, I was like, oh, this is sweet. She's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to get your second date update when we call Katie and get her on the phone right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Not a whole lot of drama so far on the second date update. This one's pretty straightforward. Bob went out with a girl named Katie. They had a fun time, made out, and she just hasn't called him back. He's tried to get a hold of her 3 or 4 times, so we're going to call her.
How many times has a girl not called you back in your life?
Well, I mean, there's been plenty of times that a girl hasn't called me back, but I was almost expecting it.
But I knew I messed up.
The next time you're asked that question, Bob, you answer it in third person. You say, "Bob always gets a call back." Okay, let me just help you out with that.
I'll try that one.
Okay, I'm calling her right now.
Enjoy this ringback tone while your party is reached.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is interesting.
She is classy.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Katie?
This is she.
Katie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Wait, you're from the radio?
Yeah, the radio station, moving 92.5. Have you ever heard our show?
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
Excellent answer, Katie.
You know what? I like to ask stupid questions. I apologize. I'm calling because we have a mutual friend, you and I. His name is Bob, and you went out on a date with him to Shorty's?
That's true. We did.
Okay. You haven't called him back, and, I thought I'd call on his behalf to ask you why you're not returning his phone calls or texts when he thought you guys had a great date.
I don't know if I should just share this with the whole world. I don't know.
Well,
I think you should share it with us. And I think Bob would be okay with you sharing it with us.
You have nothing to lose. It's not like you wanted to call Bob back.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
So, the actual date part of the date was really fun. That's why I agreed to, go back to his place.
Right.
But, he told me at dinner that, one of his hobbies was that he was into, the shooting range, which is, not my thing. It's not something I do. But we got back to his place, and he, wanted to, show me his guns. And I was like, well...
He meant literally, right?
I mean, yes, his actual, the weapons, I mean, but it wasn't that he had one. He had, 6.
Okay, So he's stockpiling in his place. He's getting ready he's getting ready for the end of days. Is that what you're saying?
Right. I mean, it was a little creepy. Why do you need 6 guns? Who needs 6 guns?
Mm-hmm. Katie, did he have any dead animals on the wall or?
No, he didn't have any dead animals. But we go into the other room, and there's this Japanese or Chinese swords and weapons, and he even had those ninja stars, those things that they throw at. Did you see Kill Bill the movie? They throw those ninja stars on the wall, and I'm like, what kind of person, has so much interest in violence? I don't know. It was just
Katie, hang on. Bob's on the phone with us. Actually, Bob.
Yeah.
Should we be scared of you?
Wait, he's on the phone? He's on the phone?
Yeah, he's right here. Bob, say hi to Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi.
So apparently you scared Katie with, I don't know if you're getting ready for a zombie apocalypse or what.
I mean, my dad was a big hunter when I was growing up. We always went hunting and did a lot of target shooting and stuff like that.
Bob, your dad doesn't hunt with ninja stars.
Yeah. You guys...
I grew up with Bruce Lee. I love Bruce Lee movies. It was just something that I did. I did martial arts when I was a kid. I did Taekwondo and karate, and I did judo.
I picture you still dancing around your apartment right now in a black tights, cutting up watermelons.
You seemed really cool, and we had such a good conversation. It's just that, when we got back there and there were just all these weapons on the wall and you were like, hey, you want to see me again? I mean, like, I can't say no. What if you come at me with one of those swords?
He's actually holding a samurai sword. You want to go out again? It'd be in your best interest to say yes.
I mean, it was just a little surreal, that's all.
How about this, Katie and Bob? We'll pay for you guys to go out on a second date if you'd like to. And you can go explain to her in person, Bob, that you're not some lunatic.
Just don't take her to a shooting range.
Yeah. We'll pay for you guys to go out on a second date. Do you guys want to go out again?
I mean, I had a really good time on the date, and I guess I can understand, like, Katie, you kind of freaking out about the guns, and maybe I was a little, like, overly enthusiastic about them. Just kind of like I'm walking around with ninja stars in my pocket. Like, I have it on display. It's in my house. If there's something cool, so if it's not, like, a huge deal to you, I'm like, I'd love to go out on another date.
As, like, weird as it is, I'm actually totally flattered that you, like, set up this whole radio thing.
Oh, nice. You guys will go out again on a second date. We'll pay for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Bob has guns and a heart.
Bob,
Yes.
whatever you do, don't bring your own cutlery to the restaurant, all right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The email that we got for today's second date update is a different one than we've ever seen.
Why is that?
Because for the first time ever, we have a guy who wrote in to say that the girl is calling him back for a second date, but he doesn't want to answer.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
What?
Travis is on the phone right now. Travis, man, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. It sounds like you don't need our help to get a second date if she's calling you.
Well, maybe not to get a second date, but just to sort of clear something up.
All right.
I'm so confused right now.
First of all, tell us about the girl and how your date went and everything else.
Basically, my buddy and I were downtown, and we noticed that there was a big group of people walking into this hotel.
Okay.
So we followed them in there because it looked like they were a fun group. We had a few drinks, and it ended up that we sort of inadvertently crashed this wedding. It was a massive wedding, and so we just sort of snuck in behind everybody else. And I met Christine, on the dance floor. She was the first one out there. I thought she was super cute. We had a really good conversation. End of the night, we were sort of like making out. We exchanged phone numbers, and I guess I'm kind of in a bind right now because she keeps on calling me. But the problem is that I told her that I was second cousins with the groom, and I feel like I've started this, whatever it might be, relationship, whatever, off on the wrong foot, and I've lied to her.
So you're like trying to figure out how to answer the phone and tell her that you crashed a wedding and lied to her because you actually like her.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be nice maybe if someone could, sort of help me out and try to broker the deal on my behalf, if you know what I'm saying.
What? There's so many questions in my head right now. How do you think a girl would react when you tell them that you will have lied to them from the get-go? Have you done this before?
No, no. And that's why I feel bad about this, because if she was just some girl that I ended up dancing with and chatting with, that's one thing. But we actually had a really awesome chemistry. And so I don't want her to think that I'm the type of person who crashes weddings every single weekend and, meets different girls all the time. Like, it was a genuine connection, and I guess I worry that she's going to think that I'm a liar and I guess maybe deceptive.
What if you just stuck with it? And said you're a second cousin? Like, you meet the groom one day, you're like, yeah, dude, we're cousins. You don't know that? Well, nice to see that you care about family. Yeah, just stay with it. That'd be my advice.
Jubal, that's horrible.
Travis, does she strike you as the type of person that would have a good sense of humor if you were to just kind of play it off as a joke or something lighthearted?
I mean, she has a good sense of humor, but she was a bridesmaid, so I guess it was one of her best friends, and so it's maybe a little bit too close to home, It's like I crashed one of her best friend's weddings, and I think that's kind of a jerk thing to do, you know? Open bar, and me and my buddy are sitting there just like having a good time on their dime.
Yeah. Right. I think it's awesome. I think you did a great thing.
Jubal's impressed.
No.
I enjoyed myself, don't get me wrong, but yeah.
Dude, weddings are expensive. I've had my own, and I would be pissed. How many times did this girl call you?
She's called twice and then texted me once.
Did
so
she?
It's not like she's stalking me, you know?
She's interested.
But she's interested, and she said, like, hey, listen, it would be really nice to hang out, and I had a good time and all that sort of stuff, and I just feel like a jerk now. I feel like a jerk because I haven't called her back.
Right.
I feel like a jerk because of what I did.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update and see if we can convince her that you're not a horrible person for lying to her.
That would be awesome.
All right. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I've had to explain a lot of my own lies before. I'm not very good at it, so this is going to be interesting. Travis is on the phone. Travis met a girl at a wedding that he crashed. They ended up making out and stuff. He likes her. She's actually been trying to get a hold of him, but he hasn't answering the phone or getting back to her because he doesn't know how to explain that he lied to her.
Yeah.
Travis, are you ready to give her a call and see if we can figure out how to smooth this over for you?
I mean, I've heard you do it before, so I have faith in you.
During this whole song that we just played, I've been thinking about how to do it, and I got to tell you, I'm still not really sure how I tell her that you lied to her, but get her to be a fan of yours still.
And I like that you're putting it all on Jubal.
This is
just do it for me. Farm this out.
He has maybe a little bit more finesse than I do, so.
That is frightening, Travis.
Jules is an expert at messing things up.
Travis, my advice to you?
Yeah.
Look inside that big heart of yours. All right, dig deep. Find something in there and tell her something straight from the heart.
Actually, that's good advice. I'm not even lying.
Really? Nice.
It was sarcastic coming from him, but...
But yeah, just be sincere with her and say, hey, look, I like you, but I'm also kind of a liar. But in a nice way, though. All right, Travis, are you ready now?
Yeah.
All right, hang on, we're going to call her right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Christine?
Yes?
Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on the radio station Moving 92.5.
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Do you have a few minutes to talk with us?
I guess so. What is this about?
You recently met a friend of mine. His name is Travis.
Oh, okay.
The guy that you met at the wedding?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to call and talk to you about him for a second.
Okay.
When you met him at the wedding, did you like him? You think he was a cool guy?
Yeah.
Well, Travis isn't exactly the same person who you met at the wedding.
Okay.
I would tell you this, though, before I tell you what I'm about to tell you. He's an awesome dude. He's a nice guy. He was really into you.
I guess that's good to hear.
Okay.
You're scaring me here.
He's scaring me.
Well, it's really not that big of a deal.
Okay.
So when you met him at the wedding, he wasn't actually really a guest.
What do you mean?
He kind of just walked in.
He crashed the wedding.
He crashed the wedding.
My best friend's wedding.
Yes.
I just want to be totally clear about this.
He crashed your best friend's wedding. And I know he told you that he was like the second cousin of the groom or something. All of that was not exactly true.
He lied to me.
Yeah.
All of that was, everything was totally fake.
No, not everything.
No.
The fact that he likes you and wants to get to know you and thinks you're an awesome person, that was all real. That's what he's told us.
I'm sorry. You know what? I don't like this. This is really uncomfortable. I have to go.
No.
Don't hang up.
This is Brooke too.
Oh, she hung up.
Are you there? Oh no.
She hung up.
Oh,
All
wait.
right.
Can I try to talk to her?
She's mad.
Travis.
Yes.
So this is going to be a little rougher than I thought.
Wow.
Sounds like she's not happy that you crashed her best friend's wedding.
Yeah, I figured that was a possibility, but...
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to try to get her back on the phone, see if we can talk to her some more?
I mean, I don't want to make her uncomfortable, but yeah, maybe if Brooke wants to try, that might be a little bit better.
Yeah, you kind of set it up, Jubal, like it was really dramatic.
No, that was what I wanted to do, though. I wanted her to think like something terrible was going to happen, and then it's just like, oh, he just lied about crashing the wedding.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Travis is not actually a woman. He just lied about this one little
See?
thing.
Boom. Then you're thankful. You're like, oh, thank God he's not a woman. I can get past the wedding thing. You see where I was trying to go with that now. Apparently it didn't work.
I think there's a part of her that does really like him, though. When she first answered the phone, she was so, like, beaming.
We got this. We got this.
You got this, Brooke. Let's do this.
Out here.
What's her name again?
Yeah, you're going to be real effective.
She's supposed to be your
Hey,
best
what's
friend
her
right
face?
now,
Hey,
Brooke.
chick.
Christine,
Girl,
jeez.
listen.
It's Christine.
Oh.
We got
All right, Brooke, you can try.
Okay.
Yes?
Hey, Christine. This is Brooke from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I know you just got kind of upset and you're a little mad at us right now and maybe mad at Travis.
Yes?
Well, I just want you to understand something. He called us because he didn't know how to explain himself because he was so worried he was going to come off as a liar to you, and that was the last thing he wanted because he respects you so much and he likes you so much.
I mean, obviously that's how he's going to come across when that's...
I know.
I mean, he lied to me.
I know, but you got to understand, it was just like two dudes out thinking that they were being funny. Like,
Wait, I get that, but like, I really liked him. I thought we had this great night together. He's been totally blowing me off all week, and then he calls me on the radio, which is humiliating. Like, instead of just telling me, now everyone knows that I'm a total idiot for like getting duped by this guy, and like people can actually get hurt.
No.
Christine, you're not an idiot at all. You had no idea. That doesn't make you an idiot. Will you allow him a couple minutes to state his case and try to convince you that he's not a terrible person?
Fine.
Yes.
Now I should probably tell you that he's on the phone. Travis is on the other line right now. Travis, say hi to Christine.
Hey, Christine, how are you?
I was doing better until about 10 minutes ago.
I don't want you to think that I was trying to make fun of you by doing this. It was just me and my buddy, and we were just there. It was a joke, and then what happened was really awesome, meeting you, and that was all completely genuine, and I didn't know how to tell you in the moment, like, oh, listen, I'm actually just crashing this wedding, because I knew it was a special event for you. So I guess the bottom line is that I really did think you were, and I still do think you're a really awesome person, and I would be more than happy to prove to you, I guess, that I'm a genuine good guy, because I am.
I mean, I appreciate you saying that. I'm honestly, I'm just in shock. Like, this is just a total, I don't know. I mean, this girl is my best friend, and I
hear that, and I completely understand and respect where you're coming from. But like I said, it's just something that sort of got away from me, and I thought it was just a silly little lie. And I promise you, I'm a good guy, and hopefully you'll give me a chance to prove that to you.
Yeah, there's probably a bar mitzvah you guys could crash together or something.
No crashing of weddings ever again, because
Ever again? Is this like your usual thing? Do you do this like every weekend?
No, not at all. Not sincerely. That was the first time that I'd ever done something like that.
Christine, can you put yourself in Travis's shoes? I mean, have you ever told a little white lie before?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be like I'm perfect. It's just weird because it feels like a betrayal to my friend a little bit.
Christine, you just admitted that you're not perfect, right? So I'm going to make a challenge to you right now. How about you not be judgy and give him a second date? How about you go out with him again?
Don't insult the girl.
That's not how you do it, dude.
I'm just messing around with you, Christine. Will you go out with him on a second date, though? We will pay for it and get to know him and see if you like him.
And if you don't trust me after the second date, then period, like no more contact. But I would truly appreciate a second chance to prove to you that I'm a good guy.
I mean, I did have a great time with you, but it's such a strange situation.
Come on, Christine.
Christine, will you go out with him again? We'll pay for it.
If anything, it's a free meal. I mean, it's not really a great endorsement, but I'm honestly, I'm a good guy. I don't know what else to say.
If anybody knows how to get a free meal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like that's a problem for you, man.
Time will make this such a funny story. I promise it will.
Will you go out with him again?
Sure.
Yes!
All right, congratulations. We'll send you guys out. Trust me, Christine, you're making the right decision.
I hope so.
Travis, or whatever his real name is a really good guy.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Weddings are always fun, right?
Yes, I love weddings.
There's a young couple that's giving away their independence, and judging by statistics, will probably be divorced in 4.7 years. But other than that, there's the lonely people looking to hook up.
God, you have such a sour look at weddings.
Drunk uncle sticking his junk in the punch when people aren't looking.
That's why it tasted like that.
And of course, there's always so many awkward moments at weddings. And Audrey is on the phone today because she wants to call a dude that she met at a wedding, and he was actually the cause of the major awkwardness at the wedding. What? Audrey, what's up?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Not too bad. So the guy that you want to call today actually caused some drama at the wedding? Am I reading your email correctly?
Yeah, he definitely made an impression during the ceremony.
Please don't tell me that you're trying to get a call back from the groom.
No.
Okay, good.
He was actually doing the wedding video.
Oh, he was a videographer. So he wasn't even like a friend or anything. He was an employee.
Well, he's a friend of the groom.
Okay. So it was his buddy was filming the thing?
Yeah.
All right. And your email said that something really awkward happened. What was that?
Well, when it came time for them to read their vows, he forgot to press record, and he had to have them repeat them, basically.
Shut up. He actually stopped them in the middle and said, I didn't get that. Can you redo it?
Yeah, it was super awkward. He had to get up in front of everyone and apologize, and yeah, it was really awkward.
Oh my gosh.
Did he give him any direction? Like, okay, we're going to run this back again, but you, I need you to really have more emotion in this.
Could you have one single tear drop down your cheek?
No, no directions, but he definitely felt super awful about it, and it was really awkward.
Wait, I'm confused though. Were you on a date with him at the wedding while he was videoing the wedding?
No. So, after this happened during the ceremony, he pretty much had no one talking to him during the reception.
Just sitting by himself with his video camera alone in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. So I felt really bad for the guy, and I struck up a conversation with him, brought him a drink. I just felt really bad for him. He seemed like he genuinely just made a mistake, and he was really beating himself up over this. Like, this is the dumbest mistake anyone could have made. I just ruined their wedding. And I was just trying to make him feel better. Like, no, you could have swung the camera around and hit the bride in the face. Like, that would have been worse.
You're like, no one barely even noticed what you did.
Well, they noticed.
Everybody noticed. Okay, so you were sitting there trying to make him feel better, and is that what your date is, or did you guys actually go out on a date?
We did not go out on a date. We hung out during the wedding. We hung out for, probably a few hours.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and, it started out that I just felt bad for him and wanted to cheer him up, but the more we got to talking and hanging out, he's just a really sweet guy, and we actually kind of have a lot in common. So I guess I sort of started getting feelings for him throughout this time we spent together.
More than just feeling bad for him? Different feelings?
Yeah, more than just feeling bad for him.
Okay.
I even gave him a little kiss towards the end of the night. And, that definitely cheered him up, and I thought it was going great.
A pity kiss. You gave him a little pity kiss because you felt bad for him.
Well, it was half pity kiss and half I really wanted to kiss him.
Okay, so there was still a little bit of pity in there. All right.
What was his reaction after you kissed him?
It seemed like he liked it. Like, he seemed to be happier, kind of forgetting about what had happened. But not long after that, he kind of disappeared, and I didn't get a chance to exchange numbers with him or anything. So I got his number from the bride, and I texted him, and he hasn't responded. So I don't know what happened, or I don't know.
You haven't heard anything from him at all?
No.
I would assume when you guys were talking, he's single, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I'm just thinking,
so we really don't know.
Because, if a girl kisses you and then you disappear, maybe you're guilty, or I don't know.
I hadn't even thought of that, actually.
Oh, no.
But I'd like to find out if that's what it is.
Yeah.
I really felt like we hit it off, and I'd like to see him again.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Great, thanks.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Audrey is on the phone, and she's surprised that she's not getting a call back from a dude named Justin, because at the end of the night, she even gave him a pity kiss. She felt bad for him the whole evening and decided to throw him a bone and kiss him. And you know what? A pity kiss is still a kiss, Audrey. So why isn't he calling you back?
That's what I'm saying.
If you didn't hear the story, Audrey met this dude named Justin at their friend's wedding. He was actually videoing the wedding, and there was a very awkward moment where he forgot to video the vows. So he had to stop everything and ask them to redo it he could capture the moment on video. After that, he felt terrible, and then Audrey approached him at the reception and tried to make him feel better. They talked, they drank a little bit, danced, and had a fun time, and then ended the evening with a kiss, but now she's not hearing anything back from Justin and doesn't know why. So we're going to see if we can get him on the phone and figure it out. You ready, Audrey?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Well, we'll call his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Justin, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Justin, my name is Jubal, and I'm looking to get some video work done for a wedding I have coming up.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I hear you do amazing work with the vow portion of a wedding.
All right, come on. Who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, actually.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to call you because one of our listeners emailed us about you.
One of your listeners? What do you mean?
Well, this is a radio show, Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, and we have listeners, a couple of them.
Yeah, like, why are you calling, though?
Because one of our listeners emailed us about you. Her name is Audrey.
Audrey from the wedding?
Yeah, Audrey from the wedding. You remember her?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What do you-
Unfortunately.
that is strong words there, sir.
True words.
True words,
Okay.
Why is she emailing a radio show about me?
Well, because we do a segment on our show called The Second Date Update. I know you guys didn't technically go out on a date, but she said she had a really fun time hanging out with you at your friend's wedding and doesn't know why you just ditched her after you guys kissed.
Well, how'd she even get my number?
I guess she got it from the bride.
She said she texted you and you never texted her back.
Nope, didn't get that text.
What?
Wait, you didn't even get the text.
No.
So the last you saw of her was at the wedding, or heard from her, I guess I should say.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, that's like really all I needed to know about her. Like, you can tell her I'm good.
Oh.
You sound pissed.
Yeah, she sort of ruined everything.
What?
Whoa.
What do you mean by everything?
I mean, everything. The wedding, my friendship with the groom and the bride, my other friends. Like, it's been awful.
What are you? She just said you guys spent a couple hours chatting at a reception. How could she have ruined your life from that?
Well, it's a long story. Trust me, it's her fault all the way.
Can you give us like a shortened version of the long story?
Yeah.
Audrey told you about the vows and the video camera thing?
Yeah, she said that you screwed up and forgot to film the vows. Is that her fault too?
No, okay. To be fair, that was my fault. That was my fault.
Yeah, I was going to say props to you to be bold enough to stand up and make the groom and bride repeat them for you, though.
Well, I mean, like, groom's a good friend of mine. Like, he would have killed me if I afterwards was like, hey, sorry, guys, didn't record it. So I thought they would rather, like, do it again than not have it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was being a good person.
Okay, so how is that Audrey's fault then? How'd she ruin everything?
So after everyone's mad at me, and this woman comes up to me, and she's like trying to make me feel better, but when you've like messed up and you just don't want anyone to talk to you. Well, she like kept reminding me.
Okay.
And when you're saying this woman came up to me, you're talking about Audrey, right?
Sorry, yeah, Audrey came up to me, but I don't know who she is at first. So, it was nice of her to try to make me feel better. So, like, that, I guess that part is not so bad. But, like, it's still, overall, it was not good. It was, like, all went wrong.
What else went wrong? I don't get it.
Like, no matter where I go, she's, like, talking to me. It feels like it's going on forever. And then the groom, my friend, comes up to me and pulls me off to the side and goes off on me.
Why?
Why?
Because I was supposed to be videoing the whole reception, and I had not been. Because Audrey had been talking to me the whole time. I just, like, couldn't get away from her. I mean, I missed the first dance. I missed the father-daughter dance. I missed the best man speech.
How is that Audrey's fault,
Exactly. That is your fault.
No, she kept complimenting me, and I was distracted the whole time.
You get so distracted at a wedding that you don't hear them announce the father-daughter dance and watch, like, everyone turns and watches that. How are you not paying attention?
Because she was like talking in my ear, and then there was like food involved. I mean, she was just like talking and would not stop talking.
How are you going to blame me for you not doing your job?
Wait, who's that?
Oh, that's Audrey, Justin. She's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, she's been on this whole time?
Yeah, I've been listening this whole time, and I could not stand to listen to it any longer because you are so full of it.
I'd have to agree.
So, wait, are you denying that you would not leave me alone? Like 4 hours that you were like attached to me, like the whole time? Like,
I was talking to you, but you could have told me you were too busy to talk if that was really the problem.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise. I mean, you were chatty.
You say it with such disdain.
Of course I'm saying it that way because one of my closest friends hasn't talked to me in weeks. So thanks so much for that.
Look, it's not my fault that you got too distracted by me to do your job.
It is your fault. Like, that is the definition of the word fault. You distracted me.
I was just trying to make you feel better. You were over pouting in a corner. You probably would have been too busy doing that if it hadn't been me talking to you.
Oh, my, I took a break. I was taking a break.
It sounds like you took a break the whole time, Justin.
I did not take a break the whole time. No, come on. It was her. It was her. You can't turn this on me. You can't. No.
Were you getting paid to do this too, or was this just supposed to be out of the kindness of your heart?
A little bit of both. Well, I didn't get paid because they wouldn't give me anything for it.
I wouldn't either.
Well, it sounds like you didn't record anything.
Yeah. Did you get any video of their wedding at all?
Well, I would have gotten more, like, in the beginning part, but, like, the bride's aunt kept talking to me and, like, asking me to make sure that, like, I got her and her kids.
So it was her fault, too. So it was Audrey, the bride's aunt, and anybody else?
I mean, there were a lot of things going on, but it would mostly be Audrey's fault. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So you didn't get any video of the wedding, really, and Audrey screwed that up for you.
Yes.
Ridiculous. You are so delusional if you're blaming this on me, Justin.
Audrey, do you ever, like, think once to be like, hey, Justin, don't you think you should, like, record this?
Yeah.
No, that's your job.
Audrey, did you ever think to remind him to do his job at the wedding? Jeez, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
hey,
man.
Justin, would you like to go out with Audrey on a second date? We will pay for it.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, if she calls up my friend and apologizes for distracting me.
No.
Wait, you want her to apologize for you being an idiot?
Yeah. This is as much her fault, more her fault than mine. But I'm not, like, if she apologizes to them for ruining their wedding, yeah, I'll think about it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, that's
Come on, Audrey,
weird,
but you ruined
Audrey.
everything. Why can't you just own up to it?
Oh, yeah, I should totally call him up and be like, I'm sorry I ruined your wedding by talking to someone. Maybe I should pay for their wedding cake, too. Or pay you for the video that you made for them.
Hey, I won't complain.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, so that's a no then. You guys are not going to go out on another date?
No. No way.
No, okay. All right, well, Justin, thank you for your time, and better luck videotaping other weddings.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
And Audrey.
Yeah?
Thank you very much for your email. I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Oh, well, thank you. At least I know now what happened.
And you will never be invited to anybody's wedding ever again because you are just ruining weddings left and right.
Well, at least I know who not to recommend for their video.
Brooke and Jubal.
You know a date has ended well when you wake up the next morning naked, not knowing what happened, and you're alone. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. Billy is on the phone to do a second date update today. He wants us to call a girl named Dana, and apparently that's how he woke up after their date. Naked and alone, and maybe a little bit afraid. I'm not sure. Billy, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing, Jubal?
Good. So your email said that you met a girl out and you hooked up, and then the next morning she was just gone.
Yeah, man. It was a rough one.
Tell me a little bit about it.
All right. So I was out with my buddies at this, like, country and western bar. So we were having a good time, definitely drinking. And across the bar, there's this table of girls, and we're evenly numbered. So we're like, okay, let's, maybe start talking to those girls. And, like, through, like, the crowd, I make eye contact with this girl in particular at this table. And I felt like a connection right away. So I grabbed a tray of drinks and brought them over to the table.
Did you pay for the drinks, or did you, like, grab them from an employee who was walking by?
Man, I paid for the drinks.
Okay. I just picture, like, there's a server walking by, you just grab the drinks and bring it to the table, which would be a smart way to do it there, Billy.
No, man. No, I ordered a round of drinks, and they gave us a tray to bring it over on. And, yeah, man, I dropped it at the table. It was an awesome move, I think. Like, I was like, ladies, drinks are on us. And
nice.
How drunk were you at this point?
I wasn't that bad yet. Like, drunk enough to have the confidence to go over. Like, I probably had, like, 3 drinks at this point.
Okay.
Like, I was not that bad yet. But everyone was in a good mood. Like, our groups kind of, like, meshed together really well. And then, like, we just kind of kept it going from there. Things got pretty crazy. We kept drinking and did a lot of damage there. Like, we were, like, dancing. Everything was really fun. I got her number there.
Were you guys, like, making out on the dance floor in front of everybody the whole time?
Yeah, we were. Absolutely. We were all over the place,
just making out on the dance floor, on the pool table. Somehow you got up on top of a light and you guys were going at it. One of those type of evenings.
That's that nuts. Like, like the time we're, like, you're dancing, but also making out, like knocking into other people. Like other people were kind of annoyed. Like,
I think we've all been there.
Yeah, man. It was fun. It was fun though.
When did you ask her to go back to your place?
I don't really know. Like we just kind of like decided like, oh, you know, it was a little hazy at that point.
You have no idea.
I'm not sure. I remember meeting a girl and her friends. I remember making out on the dance floor and bumping into people and them getting mad. And then I remember waking up naked alone. So tell us about the wake up.
Oh man. I woke up the next day totally naked, and I woke up to my front door closing.
Oh, so you woke up as she was leaving.
Yeah. I didn't get to say goodbye to her. I just it was the noise of like the door opening and closing was like what woke me up.
Okay.
And I'm naked, my head is pounding, and I look all over my place. There's empty beer bottles. We clearly came home and drank more, which is crazy. And I had no idea. All I know is I felt horrible, like body-wise. And I was like, what the happened last night, man? I had no idea. But yeah, like that's how the whole thing ended. And I wanted to continue like talking to this girl because I really liked her. So
can I ask, what did you really like about her? Because I mean, we've all had the drunk hookup, random, whatever. But how much did you actually get to know her?
I think, not as well as you can, I guess, when you're in a few hours in the bar. But just she was really cute, and she was laughing about. She had a really good sense of humor, and there was something immediately, like just immediate physical attraction.
Yeah.
And then we hit it off. So I called her, left a couple voicemails, and then text, like nothing like over the top crazy, but just asking like, hey, what happened last night? And, you know,
hey, do you remember last night? Because I don't.
Oh, God.
It's always such a charming line, isn't it?
Do you think it's possible that she's embarrassed either by the hookup or something else she did that night?
I don't know. That's what I want to know. I want to know, like, does she have a boyfriend? You know, like, does she just totally regret the whole thing? Did I puke? Did she puke? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
You don't have any recollection of getting back to your place and doing anything. You just woke up when she was leaving.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Oh, man.
So maybe that's it. Maybe she doesn't remember. She like rolled over and was like, "Oh my God, I got to get out of here."
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope not. That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, it is. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay?
Dude, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. All right. I'm interested to find out what happened. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's start the second part of today's second date update talking about the things that we know, which is not much. Because Billy is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Dana. All he really remembers about the evening is meeting Dana at the bar, drinking a lot, and then waking up in the morning to the sound of his door closing and a headache, naked, wondering what happened.
Sounds like The Hangover.
Yeah, and now she won't call him back. Billy, are you about ready to give Dana a call and see if we can figure out what happened with your evening?
Yeah, man, let's do this. I just want to know what's going on, you know.
I forgot to ask you, was there any indication that she actually wanted to see you again? I mean, maybe she was just looking for a one-night hookup.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? That's totally possible. We could have even had that discussion. I just don't recall it.
They actually, who knows, they could have sat down for 2 hours and discussed the whole thing and been like, here's the deal. This is going to be a one-night thing. I'm going to leave in the morning. You're going to be naked and have a headache. Don't ever text me. And then you blew it, Billy, by texting her to try to get a hold of her. All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Thanks, man.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Dana, please?
This is Dana. Could I ask who's speaking?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
I'm sorry, do you have the wrong number?
I don't think so. Is this 26010?
Yeah.
Then, yeah, you're the Dana that I want to be calling. Are you busy right now?
Hold on. What's this about?
Well, my name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show that's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you don't call them back after that date, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why you're not calling them back. And somebody emailed us about you.
Who?
His name is Billy. You guys didn't really have so much of a date as you hooked up one night, and he's been trying to get a hold of you.
Wait, what?
You remember meeting Billy?
Yeah, I remember meeting him.
Okay, well, he's wondering why you're not calling him back. He talked to us, and he told us all about meeting you and how much he thought you guys hit it off. And he's curious to find out, if he did something wrong or...
Did he tell you guys about what happened that night?
Well, I don't want to blow him up too much, but he said the details were a little bit hazy because you guys were drinking a lot. But he remembers meeting you, dancing, kind of making out, and then waking up in the morning and you were leaving.
There was definitely a little bit that went on in between those events.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you mind talking to us for a minute and telling us what that is?
Let's just say that it was one of the more traumatic things that's happened to me in my romantic life.
Whoa.
It was traumatic.
Yes.
What did he do that was traumatic?
Honestly, I feel uncomfortable even saying it out loud again because it was easily the worst night I've ever had in my entire life.
Whoa.
Was he that bad in bed?
Kind of.
He kind of was. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right, now I'm really curious because he doesn't remember anything.
Well, good for him because I will never ever forget it.
Oh,
All right.
But
God,
you
I'm
stayed.
dying right now.
Yeah, you stayed the night. Like it couldn't have been that horrible.
What happened?
Well, I stayed the night because I was too drunk to do anything.
Oh, so if you were less drunk, you would have left in the middle of it, or something? I don't know. What? So what? Can you tell us what happened? He wants to know. He's willing to hear whatever it is you have to say.
So the lights are off, and we're not wearing any clothes, and it's like all about to go down for us, and I felt this like weird kind of like wet thing kind of like roll down my spine.
What?
Roll down your what?
The back of my spine.
The back. Okay.
So I'm like, maybe he's sweating, or I don't know, maybe I'm sweating and don't know it, or there's like something going on that I don't know about. And so he immediately like pulls away from me, and I'm like, what's going on? And he goes, my tooth fell out.
He lost his tooth down your back?
Swear to God.
Oh my God.
And what did you say at that point?
I was like, are you kidding?
Uh-huh.
But he's like, I just went to the dentist and they were wiggling around with my tooth. I just got an implant. He's like, so it must have just fallen out.
So it was a fake tooth. It didn't get knocked out. It just fell out.
No, yeah, it wasn't real. It was like an implant that I guess didn't work out. And so I was like, I was like absolutely shocked, like stopped in my tracks.
Yeah, when you're making out with somebody and
a body part falls out.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be shocking.
Right. So like he immediately like turns the lights on and he's like, can you help me find it? Can you help me put it back in?
Wait, okay. Were you guys naked at this point searching for his tooth?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
So we looked like all over the place. We looked through the sheets. We looked like under his bed.
Yeah.
And about after like 10 minutes, we found it. And I gave it to him, and he was like, I'll put it in myself. And I was like, great.
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom because I like literally had the willies. Like I had to like...
Well, you just had somebody's tooth fall out and roll down your back. I think that would gross anybody out.
Yeah. I was like disgusted, right? And I was like, okay, come out, like ready to be like, okay, dude, like let's cool it. And he was totally passed out asleep.
Oh,
Dana, I'm going to go ahead and say I understand why you're not calling him back.
Well, I appreciate the support because it was absolutely disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Dana, I should let you know right now that Billy is actually on the phone.
Hey, Dana, I'm...
What?
Man.
Oh, my God,
man.
Billy, I am so sorry. I had no idea you were on the line.
Well, I mean, it's cool. I'm like mortified that happened. It's super embarrassing. Like I don't remember it. I'm sorry that it happened. Like, no one should have to go through that. Oh, but I mean, you have to admit it's kind of funny, right?
Billy, like, I understand that you probably think that's funny, but I was absolutely disgusted. Like, I thought I was going to actually throw up at your house.
And not from the alcohol. I was going to throw up because your tooth fell out and rolled down my back.
To be totally honest, like, I'm actually kind of relieved to hear, like, that's what it is, because I would have been, like, way more mortified if, like, I had puked on you or something like that. I mean, it's like, it's a tooth. It's a fake tooth. It fell out. It's funny,
Once you see something that you can never unsee, it's just not going to work out.
Oh, you have to give me a second chance. It's such a freak accident, and it's nothing that serious.
A freak accident? Your tooth rolled down my spine.
That's
the definition of a freak accident.
Oh, my God.
That's a quote I've never thought I'd hear before.
Think about that. That's like a connection that we'd have. That's like a funny story we could tell,
Dana, what if I pay for it? We'll pay for you guys to go on a second date.
Honestly, you're nice enough, but, like, not all the money in the world won't unsee that from my brain.
Okay, so you need money for counseling instead of a second date.
Yeah.
Because I have a fake tooth, that's the reason? That seems a little shallow,
I think you're reading into it wrong, Billy. She's not turned off by the fake tooth. It's the fact that your fake tooth dribbled down her back before you were about to make love.
But be honest, you can't wait to go tell your buddies this story.
Yeah, dude. If that happened to me, I would be doing the same thing. I'd be on the phone to everybody like, dude, you got to go on Moving 925. Listen to the podcast.
I totally toothed you.
Yeah, I toothed a girl.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I can say this with confidence, and I'm not overselling it. Today's second date is going to be awesome.
Uh-oh. You don't believe in love, so it's probably not going to be good.
We've got Joel on the line right now. Joel is going to tell us about his date that he went on with a girl named Paige. And Joel, I got to tell you, before you tell us about your date, I have a surprise for you after you tell us.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Well, I said after you tell us about Paige, I will tell you the interesting news.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit. So how'd you meet Paige?
I went to college with this girl who works with Paige, and basically she thought we would be a good match. So we got in touch, and she was like, hey, why don't we go to the spaghetti factory?
Okay, the old spaghetti factory.
I was like, cool, that sounds like a good idea. Like, I like Italian food, and it seems like a fun kind of place to go, like very casual.
Yeah. We know what the old spaghetti factory is. Was it a good date or not? Like, how'd it go actually at the spaghetti factory?
Yeah, I had a really good time. We had a really good conversation. I'm a pretty personable guy, so I'm pretty good at, like, just getting the fun side out of people, I guess.
Okay, so Spaghetti Factory was fun.
You brought out her
it.
fun side.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, we had a good time.
How did the date end?
We went out for a couple drinks after that, and, things got a little interesting.
Okay, what do you mean by interesting?
We made out a little bit, which I thought was pretty awesome.
Nice. Were you at the bar making out, or did you?
Yeah, we were at the bar making out.
Dude,
Sweet.
I love seeing those couples. I think it's so funny. I'm sorry.
All right.
Joel. Good for you. Good for you, buddy.
Joel, now I'm going to tell you the surprise that I have.
What's that?
I want to introduce you to Mark. Mark, say hi to Joel.
What?
Hey, Joel.
I'm confused.
Mark actually emailed us about a girl named Paige.
Oh, no.
With the same phone number.
No way!
Stop it.
Yep. And Mark went out on a date with Paige, too, and she's not calling Mark back either, is she, Mark?
Get it, girl.
Oh, no.
Oh, dude, that's so... Mark,
What?
please tell me you went to the Spaghetti Factory as well.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Good for her.
Producer Boyd and I were going over emails and noticed that, oh, wow, weird. Both of these guys said they went out with a Paige, and then we looked at the numbers. We're like, that's the same girl, same date.
She went on 2 dates. Come on.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird that both of them would email the radio station for a second date update.
And she took him to the same place, too?
She
Mark?
has a type.
Mark, why don't you tell us about your date with Paige? How'd that go?
It went great, I thought. I met her through this online dating service, and we like same movies, same music, and so then she was like, let's go to the spaghetti factory. I'm like, okay, yeah, why not? I love spaghetti. And yeah, she was cool, like fun, funny, like
Now,
had a lot of energy.
Joel got a makeout at the end of the night. Did you get anything?
In the same bar, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. What did it feel like to hear Joel telling your story, but with a different dude?
I felt like I kind of used.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I felt like an object.
You guys both feel like a piece of meat right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, I don't like it.
Pretty much.
Oh, man. How the tables have turned, my friends. How
Well,
the tables have turned.
We're going to play a song, come back,
Oh my God, we're going to ambush her?
call her, and get both of your second date updates. How about that?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Please. I can't wait to hear this girl.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Mark and Joel, now that you've had a song to think about it, that you guys have both gone on a date with the same girl, different times, same location, same bar, everything else. We'll start with Joel. Joel, how are you feeling about things?
I don't feel very good, to be honest.
Because you were shocked by this. You had no idea Mark was on the phone.
I mean, I was just calling to see, like, what was going on because I really felt like I had a connection with somebody.
But you may still.
And
Nah, I don't think so. Probably not.
Oh, come on.
Mark, what are you feeling like before we call Paige?
I'm kind of feeling, after thinking about it, I'm a little pissed off, you know?
Yeah, I'd be too, man.
But she just went on
Yeah,
dates.
I am a little pissed off.
Yeah, but she's like going on the same date with different guys and just insert here.
And then blew them both off.
Oh,
You know.
and she's making out with both of them.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
problem is she's not getting back to
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready to call her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come
All right.
on.
so weird.
Let's go. I can't wait to hear what she said.
I love this girl already. I'll tell you that right now.
Of course you do, Brooke.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Paige, please?
Yeah, this is Paige.
Hey, Paige. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. The reason that I'm calling you, are you familiar with our show?
I am, yeah.
Okay, have you heard the second date updates?
Uh-huh.
Well, somebody emailed us about you.
Ooh.
You recently went on a date with someone, and they liked you a lot, but you're not calling them back. Can you think of who that would be?
David?
I love you.
It is.
I love
It is not David, Paige.
you. You're amazing.
It's actually a guy named Joel. You remember Joel?
Yes.
That was not very convincing, Paige.
Do you remember going out with Joel?
I'm pretty sure, yes.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's definitely been a few people because, Paige, we also got an email from Mark about you. We had two guys email us about you.
Oh,
It's okay, Paige. It's okay.
So
Yes, it is.
it's obvious that you're dating around, which is whatever. That's fine. Yeah. But why are you not calling anybody back?
I mean, what did their emails say? Did they?
Well, both of their emails said that they really liked going out with you and thought you were cool and you had a connection. They didn't get back to you, but now we find out like there's another chump named Dave out there that didn't email us. So are you just going out on a ton of dates and just not calling anybody back?
Just having a lot of fun, you know, just going and meeting people and.
So, can I ask, why do you take them all to the same place? I mean, the old spaghetti factory is fun, Paige, but I don't think it's like 3 times in a row fun.
There's a lot of great stuff there.
Okay, Paige,
Oh, wow.
come on.
I'm on your side here. Like, I think it's totally cool for girls to date, but you just got to give us the reason why you don't want to call these guys back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I go on a bunch of dates and then I write about it.
In your diary?
I have a blog.
Oh, you write a dating blog.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, they each have an excerpt.
Okay, so you write a dating blog, so you just go out on dates with dudes and then log it there.
Yeah. I mean, like, I really want to do more journalistic stuff, and I think people are fascinating, so I just watching them and telling the world about them.
Are you invested at all in, like, the romantic part of it? Are you actually trying to meet a guy, or is this just all for, fun?
I feel like I'm more
getting the information so that I could know what I want.
Or so that you can make some money
Hey.
by having people follow your blog. That's understandable. Hey, Paige, I do have to let you know that Joel and Mark are both on the phone right now.
Yeah. That's a
And
blog
heard
entry.
that basically you're using them to get followers on your blog.
Hey, Paige.
What's up, Paige?
Paige, I thought that we had a really good time, and it's not often that I get to go on a date with a girl that I really like, and I thought that we had something really special.
Okay, so you got something out of the date too, so you're fine.
Is this Joel or Mark?
Yeah, identify yourselves.
Yeah, please clarify.
It's Joel.
Okay, Joel. All right.
Paige, do you feel like you're lying to these dudes?
Honestly, I feel like it would be lying if I went on like 3 dates, but I go on 1.
Okay.
But that's still one lie.
Like, you know what?
do
This
things-
is some
do things
self,
like
this
you
is some like self
bring people to apparently like the same restaurant and stuff, and I think that's kind of a lie.
Well, I mean, like, you never asked me what's the purpose of this date.
Shouldn't it be assumed?
Usually people don't do that when they show up. What is the purpose of tonight's festivities?
Oh my God.
Are we going to have one makeout session and you never call me back, or shall we spend the rest of our lives
Saying
together?
that I was clear with why I was there. You were clear with why you were there. They were different. That's fine.
It's not like you are having an honest date at all.
Joel sounds like a hurt puppy.
Hey, Mark,
Yeah.
do you have anything to say to Paige?
Hey, Paige, how you doing? So nice to hear that I'm just like part of the experiment. That's cool, you know?
Did you learn anything?
Did you learn anything?
Wow.
Jeez.
Well, he hasn't read your blog, so he doesn't know what to learn yet.
That's true. I can send you the link. You probably learn a lot about yourself. I'll
Oh
be
my
honest.
God, you are such a.
Oh.
You really think you're something special, don't you?
I just read about my experiences, okay?
Yeah.
Paige, it's not like Mark and I don't
you have this, like,
have
self-righteous
like other
manner about
stuff
it, though.
to do. So like when we take time out, it's because we're investing in something.
Mark and Joel have now bonded.
You know, you're just like totally abusing our willingness to like engage with you.
Yeah, I mean, I call it bullshit, but yeah, that's cool too. I mean,
I love that we created like a best friendship between Joel and Mark, and now they're like defending each other. One will be super sensitive, the other will take the more aggressive angle.
Joel and Mark are going to be going on dates together all the time.
Oh, man.
Paige, here's what we're going to do. I would love to offer you a second date right now. We will pay for it. You just have to choose which guy you'd like to go out with.
What? You're
Yeah.
going to choose both?
We will give you a second date if you'll go out with one of them again.
Come on, this would be such a good
Think about
vlog.
it. You could write about being called on the radio
Uh-huh.
and then having to go out on a second date with the person who you just wrote about. You could call it back to your other blog, get some more hits on that. I'm helping you think business-minded here. Let's go on a second date, huh? Who do you want to choose?
That was quite a pitch.
Thanks.
Oh, I think I'd have to look back through my notes.
Oh, God.
She'd choose David.
Yeah, she's just thinking about David still. Come on, Paige. We will send you out on a second date. You just have to choose Mark or Joel. We'll pay for it.
I guess Mark. I don't know.
The angry one. Interesting.
All right.
That's the angry one.
Mark, did you want to go out on a second date with Paige? We'll pay for it.
no, sorry.
Touche.
You had your chance. You blew it.
You blew it. Yeah.
At this point, I would like to offer Joel a date. Since Mark turned it down, Joel, would you like to go out with Paige?
Oh, my
You're
God.
like pimping her out.
Yeah, I would actually.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I really like you, Paige, and like this is weird, and I don't feel very good about it, but like I feel really good about you, and I think that beyond all of this, like
thank you. No.
Oh, what? Paige,
It's
you are
just-
brutal.
It's not gonna, no, that's okay. You can send someone else out with Joel. I'm good.
All right. Mark and Joel, I would love to send you guys out on a date together. I'm not ending this until somebody's going out. Do you guys want to go out on a date, Mark and Joel?
Just say yes, please.
We'll pay for it.
Whatever, man. I'll wing it.
Wingman.
Joel, would you like to go out with Mark?
sure.
Yes! This is a Successful second date update.
This is amazing.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You recently went on a date with someone, and they liked you a lot, but you're not calling them back. Can you think of who that would be?
David?
I love you.
It is. It is not David, Paige. It's actually a guy named Joel. You remember Joel?
Yes.
That was not very convincing, Paige.
Do you remember going out with Joel?
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's definitely been a few people because, Paige, we also got an email from Mark about you. We had 2 guys email us about you.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That is a clip from today's second date update. It was kind of a unique one. We got 2 emails from 2 guys, and they both wanted to get a second date update with the same girl, a woman named Paige. And as you just heard, we called Paige, and she wasn't sure who we were talking about.
No, she thought we were talking about a guy named David.
Yeah.
Who we never got an email from a guy named David.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
As the conversation went on, though, we found out she really didn't have any interest in either of them. She's just going out on a bunch of dates with dudes so she can write a blog about her dating experiences. She's using guys for her own internet content.
You know, if I was one of those guys, I wouldn't necessarily want another date, but I would want the blog entry.
I know.
That she wrote about me.
I'd want to
please.
see, like, was I good on the date? Was I bad?
How many clicks did I get?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, did I get likes on your Facebook page when you posted the link?
In the end, we couldn't get Paige to go out with either of the guys. So we offered to send Mark and Joel out on a bro date.
Well, hey,
Here's what they said.
Whatever, man. I'll wing it.
Wingman.
Joel, would you like to go out with Mark?
Sure.
Yes! Successful second date update. So see, it was actually a successful second date update. Sort of.
A more interesting blog that would come out of this whole thing is a bro dating blog.
Yeah. Or
You know?
if those 2 went out and then fell in love.
Yeah. Hey,
And then it
stranger
became
things
more
have
than a
happened.
bro date. They actually became life partners.
Wow, that would be awesome.
It would be really cool. It'd be
Thank
a nice
God for
movie.
Paige, man.
Yeah, she really brought us together. And thanks for Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Yeah.
This is great.
So if you have a date scheduled with a woman named Paige, chances are she's only interested in that one date, and then she's going to blog about you.
Which may be okay for some men.
Yeah,
You know, you
I
want
mean,
your
I can.
15 minutes of fame and you don't want commitment. There you go.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.
Talk about the one that got away.
Yeah.
Well, you know, people wouldn't use that expression if they'd be smart about it. And when that one gets away, you hunt them down and catch them so they'll never leave you again, and they will be yours forever.
I feel like that involves duct tape and it shouldn't.
And that's why Craig is on the phone for a second date update today. His email says that he went out with a girl about a year ago, and then she slipped out of his grasp.
Oh, run,
And
girl.
so now he wants to hunt her down and make sure that she never leaves his side again. What's up, Craig?
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Good. Are you ready to hunt down the one that got away?
Oh yes, I have to get her. It's just destiny. We would definitely be together.
What are you talking about? She's not one.
Okay, I was joking around about the creepy
she's
part,
not
but
a
you sound
deer.
you sound just straight up creepy, Craig.
I'm just saying, when you have just the connection that we had, it was so perfect.
Are you screwing with us right now, Craig?
Yeah.
No, honestly, we hung out like a year ago, and then I called her, and she never called me back, and her phone was disconnected, and I just couldn't get in touch with her. And then I randomly see her at a bar. I just saw her hanging out with her friends, and I had to go over there. I had to talk to her.
Okay, Craig, I know that I'm very sarcastic with people and I mess with people a lot, but I feel like now you're screwing with me.
Oh no, it was wonderful. You had to be there. I was at an antique shop.
You were at an antique shop.
Yes, an antique shop.
Okay, so you're saying that's where you met her?
No, I was just collecting some things, and I was at an antique shop.
Okay, help me with this. So you said you went out with her a year ago, and then why are you talking about an antique shop right now?
Because I love antiques, and she loves antiques. That's where I met her. And then I saw her just picking out some things, and I was like, let me help you out. And it was perfect.
What? I am so confused. Did you actually go on a date with this girl a year ago? Or did you just talk to her in some random antique shop?
I asked her afterwards if she wanted to get coffee, and she said yes.
Okay.
We're just destined for each other, guys.
Oh You are really creeping me out really bad right now.
How am I creepy? I'm talking to you. That's how I talk.
You're talking about destiny and love over a girl you met a year ago that you had a 15-minute coffee date with.
Yeah, you weren't there. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
And by the way, we've had second date updates like this before where someone said, I saw a person walking by, we shared a glance, and I'm in love. And Brooke, you've been like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing.
Right.
So
But you didn't
can't
talk
hate on...
about chasing them down for a whole year and hunting them down in another spot
No,
just
I
to randomly ran
I
into
talked about the hunting down.
I don't know who's talking about what,
Craig
but
never,
I don't like it.
Craig never said he hunted anybody down. Craig, you didn't hunt her down, right?
I Googled her.
Everybody.
I wasn't hunting.
Everybody Googles people or Facebook stalks them. You didn't legitimately stalk this person, right?
No. Like I was saying, I Googled her. I went on her Facebook. I looked for her friends, and I just followed her. I mean, it wasn't creepy, though.
You followed her online or in person. Now I'm starting to side with Brooke and say that we can't do the second date update because you're stalking somebody.
I am going with my gut on this one.
I was just walking around, and I happened to see the bar that she usually goes to, and I just stopped by. And that's where I ran into her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because you normally know where a person hangs out all the time when you just go to coffee with them.
Yeah, well, yes, we had a conversation. We talked. Like, I'm not creepy. You're making it sound like I'm creepy. We talked for a while, and we went to go get coffee. She told me her favorite bar, and I thought, hey, maybe she might be there.
Okay. So you didn't fully stalk her. You knew her favorite places to go, and you just went hoping that she would show up.
Yeah, isn't that what we all do?
Okay, so here's going to be the key in this whole puzzle. What was her reaction to seeing you? Because if the feeling's mutual,
great,
I'll give you a pass.
She was very surprised.
In a good way or a bad way?
I believe it was a good way. I mean, she saw me, I bought her a drink, and we talked for an hour.
Okay, so she hung out with you for an hour. All right. That, to me, that would say that she likes you.
Yes.
At least a little bit.
Thank you.
Or you were following around the bar and you couldn't get away.
Bro, drop it.
Just saying. How was the conversation?
We caught up. I asked what she's been doing for a year, what happened to her phone, how is her friends doing on Facebook.
Well, you asked her all that
Wait,
stuff?
what?
Hold on.
You checked in on her friends on Facebook.
Wait, so you grilled her about where her phone was and her friends on Facebook and everything?
Look, it's not weird. You're making it sound weird. I didn't know how to reach out to her. So that was the best way I could do it because, I had to find out where she was. So I had to talk to her friends on Facebook. But I was very caring and her phone was disconnected. How else was I supposed to reach her?
Okay.
Oh,
well,
my gosh.
Let me ask you this. It's a long story, I know. But how did everything end with her the last time you saw her or talked to her?
Well, the last time I saw her, it ended normally. Right? She said she was going to call me. And then I didn't hear a call. So I decided to call her and her phone was disconnected again.
Her phone is disconnected again.
Yes.
Okay, you guys realize that she's disconnecting her phone because she doesn't want to hear from this weirdo.
No, maybe. That's not true.
You never know. It could be just a wacky coincidence.
No! I am protecting her. I'm thankful that we can't we're not going to be able to get a hold of her. She has a disconnected phone.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Actually, I reached out to one of her friends and she's giving me a different number.
What friend did
So she gave you a different number for, okay.
Yes.
All right, Craig, well, hold on the phone, okay? We're going to play a song, come back,
we should
and
not
get
do
your
this.
second date update, all right?
I'm so surprised you're doing this, but thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I feel like doing this is just a public service to help somebody else. All right, hang on the phone.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I have never heard such a beautiful love story
Oh my gosh.
like the one for today's second date update.
I hate
Craig
your sarcasm.
is on the phone with us, and today he wants to call a girl named Jennifer. Craig went out with her about a year ago, and after they went out, somehow her number got changed or disconnected, and he couldn't get a hold of her for a whole year. And then cut to a year later, Craig is at one of the bars that she frequents a lot, and he runs into her.
Oh, what a coincidence.
And then she has drinks with Craig.
Yeah.
And then after that, her number's disconnected again. What a strange coincidence.
It's a mystery.
But Craig didn't let that stop him.
Yeah.
He persevered.
Yes.
He ended up hitting up one of her friends to get her new number, and now we're about to call her and find out why she's not calling Craig back.
Craig, does it maybe dawn on you that she wants nothing to do with you?
She's never said those exact words to me, okay? And I refuse to believe that until she says it.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, people
well.
change their number all the time.
So
all the time. It's crazy.
So if we make this phone call and she says never talk to me again, you will, honest to God, honor that request.
Of course, I'm not a creepy stalker.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number and get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back.
God bless you.
Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Hello?
Hi, is Jennifer there?
This is her.
Hey, Jennifer, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Good.
What's going on today? How's your day going? Everything cool?
Everything's good.
Wonderful. Just calling to check in.
Is this some kind of joke that you're playing?
Oh,
Nope,
I wish.
it's not a joke at all. You went out on a date with a guy recently, and he liked you so much that he emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling him back.
Okay. I haven't really been on a date recently, though.
Actually, you know what? This is actually 2 dates you've been out on with this dude.
Who emailed you? Who is this?
Well, I'll start out by saying you went out with him over a year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah, and you guys just reconnected. His name is Craig.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God.
No.
I'm so freaking out for you right now.
Oh, my God. How the did he get this number? I have a different number. I changed my number.
Yeah, he told us that, actually. He got your number now because apparently he hit up one of your friends on Facebook, and they gave him your new number.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. I don't know which friend it is.
We need to find that out.
You need to block them.
I cannot believe someone would give my number out without even asking me.
So I'm going to take a shot in the dark here and just guess that you don't like Craig very much.
That's a good guess. Yes.
Is there a reason why?
I don't know what you know already, but I met him at an antique store, and he was there because he, I guess, also likes antiques.
Uh-huh.
But the entire conversation, I wish that I could remember word for word what exactly he said, but it was so strange. He would ask me about, like, previous relationships were like, and I'd be like, well, this is kind of what has happened in my life. And he'd be like, well, when I'm your boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. Not like if I was your boyfriend, but when I'm your boyfriend. And I was like, okay, that's a little too intense for me, especially in the first half hour of meeting someone.
Jennifer, that's the power of positive thinking. Okay?
No!
You say you're already doing it, and you'll do it.
It'll happen.
Why didn't you run just then? I mean, just even those words alone are enough to be a trigger point for me.
It was a trigger for me. And he reached out to me over 70 times through text and Facebook, and then I disconnected my number so that he couldn't get to me through my phone number anymore.
Oh my
Over
gosh,
70
that is
times?
so-
How long of a time span are we talking about? Just like a couple days?
This was over the entire year.
It doesn't
But
matter.
still, that's 70 messages
Yeah, it's a
over
lot.
the course of a year, all ignored.
That you never replied to.
Nope, not a single reply.
What did you do when you saw him in the bar? I would have pissed myself.
Well, I heard his voice first, and I instantly knew who it was. He was behind me, and he said, "Hey, Jennifer," and I was like, literally, pit of my stomach dropped out because I knew it was him, and I turned around and I didn't know what to do. I'm sure my face was pure shock.
Oh my God, and terror.
Oh my God.
Because I didn't know what to do, so I just said hi, and then he sat down next to me, and he sat there for almost an hour talking to me.
Yeah.
Right,
And then luckily I was meeting someone, and they showed up, and we left and went to a different place.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's not like you can just leave the bar. He's going to follow you, and then that's even creepier because you're in a back alley somewhere with him.
Hey, where you going?
Exactly.
Here's my question, though, Jennifer. Why did you give him your number again?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jennifer?
Well, I didn't know what to do because I felt like those sorts of situations, I'm very uncomfortable because I hate to say no to people. So I was like, I'm going to see him again. Is it going to be more awkward if I don't give him my number and I turn him down at this bar in front of everyone? Or should I just give him my number and then avoid him like I did last time and just ignore the situation, which is probably not the healthiest approach, but I wasn't sure what to do.
Hey, I don't blame you. Whatever you needed to do to get out of it, I am fully supportive of you.
So basically, he's a weirdo who loves himself some Jennifer, and Jennifer does not love herself some Craig.
No, I do not love myself from Craig.
Oh my God,
Jennifer, I need to let you know he is on the other line listening to this conversation.
Sorry.
What?
And he wants to talk to you, but
Oh, my God.
I will not put him on the phone unless you want to talk to him. Because at this point, I feel like he could be a weird stalker dude. You make the call on that. I could just hang up on him, or if you want to just tell him off one last time, you can. It's up to you.
I mean, I guess at this point, I guess he heard everything, which is what I was kind of avoiding. So maybe I should just tell him. This is at least not face to face. I'm not afraid of him. Not afraid of him on the phone with you guys.
Yeah, don't hang up on the crazy stalker.
Okay.
I mean, you don't want to make him angry.
Craig?
Right?
Craig, are you there?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Craig.
Craig.
Craig, did you hear what Jennifer was saying?
I heard. Maybe I did something wrong.
Maybe.
Jennifer, hi. How you doing?
Hi, Craig.
It's great hearing your voice again. I'm so glad I got in touch with you.
Oh, my God.
Okay, listen, I honestly don't know what to say to you. When I saw you at the bar, I was a little overwhelmed and shocked because I have been avoiding you, and I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but you're very intense, and maybe someone will appreciate that intensity. I do not, however. I find it to be very odd, and it's a little overwhelming.
But we got coffee. We had a good time.
I'm not saying that we didn't. It was nice chatting with you. It was fine, but I'm not interested in you, and I will never, ever, ever want to date you. Ever. Not going to happen.
That's really clear, Craig. You cannot mishear that.
I don't understand. I mean, we had a great time. You were there. I was there. We got a drink. How?
You're too intense. I changed my number twice so that you could not get a hold of me.
I thought something just happened to your phone and you had to change your line.
Nope. That was me. On purpose.
So you don't want to date me?
No, I do not. At all.
You know what, Jennifer? You're being very clear, and obviously you don't want to date or get more coffee. So I'll leave you alone. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Are you serious about that, Craig?
Yeah. I mean, if she don't want me to bother her, she just told me. She didn't have to change her number twice.
What? So you're what, like a reasonable crazy person?
Yeah, I'm not a crazy person. You never said nothing to me.
She didn't respond over 70 times.
I thought you were busy. And if she would have said she didn't want to see me, I would have stopped.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
I wish I would have known that. That's a lot easier than what I was doing.
See?
Oh, my gosh.
Craig, I just need to ask again. I wouldn't feel right if I didn't get clarification again. You're over it then? You're not going to try to hit her up anymore?
Yeah, she has nothing to worry about. She wants Craig out of her life. Craig's out of her life.
Okay.
Wow. Well,
I almost believe him.
I guess I'm glad. I'm sorry, but I think this was for the best.
Jennifer, for future reference, if you don't want to deal with men, just tell them. You know what they'll do? They'll leave you alone.
Okay. Good advice.
Yeah. I'd still be changing your number one more time, Jennifer.
I might, actually.
Craig, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date out of the deal, but at least now you're free to move on.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I spent my whole year looking for her. I feel so stupid.
Oh, my God.
I think we all kind of do, Craig. I think we all kind of do.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, this is why communication is important, people. Tell people how you feel. Don't avoid the truth. And you won't have crazy stalkers or unresolved feelings.
Yeah, because
Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update.
Oh, my God.
Craig is kind of a weird dude. Let's be honest about that. But Craig wanted to call a girl named Jennifer. They met about a year ago, and he has been in love with her ever since. And he finally reconnected with her, probably because he stalked her online and found out where she was.
And by probably you mean exactly why, after she changed her number twice and tried to get away from him.
Yep, and he kept bugging her to meet up and go out, and she wasn't responding to anything, so we got the two on the phone. He was he's creepy, okay? I get that. But she said, look, I'm not interested in you. And then he goes, oh, you should have just said so.
Yeah.
So her mistake. Changing the number and everything else should have been a clue that she wasn't interested, but she never outright said to him, I don't want to go out with you. She just avoided him, changed her number, and he didn't get it for whatever reason. So she said that to him at the end, and he was like, oh, yeah, cool. That's all you needed to say. You should have just been honest because I thought maybe it was an accident that you changed your number and didn't let me know.
I love how people are texting in, oh, it's totally Jennifer's fault for having a crazy stalker. Yeah, because she wasn't clear with the way she felt. No, they had coffee for 15 minutes, people.
Well,
this guy is creepy, and she still needs to do some sort of, like, I don't know, go into hiding.
He sounded perfectly rational at the end. He said,
I think he'd be a good guy to date because if you ever go missing, he will keep looking for you.
He will find you.
He knows and has closure, right?
He will find you. He all he needed was a little bit of closure.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, fine, I'm done. Screw you for not being honest. I wasted 2 years investing in this relationship. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. And I hope we all learned a lesson about honesty today.
That is not the lesson.
Be honest.
Moving 92.5.
You know, when I was little, my dad gave me this advice when dealing with girls. He's like, son, if you like a girl, just walk up to her, slam her against the wall, and stick your tongue down her throat.
Your dad absolutely did not say that to you.
That is absolutely what he did say. I promise. I swear to you that. I never took his advice, mostly for legal reasons.
What?
But apparently, that technique actually works. It worked on Amanda. Isn't that right, Amanda?
Well, it was kind of like that. It was a little different.
Amanda emailed us about a guy that she met named Danny, who isn't calling her back. Now, what did he do exactly?
He just walked up to me and said, trying to remember his words, something like, I know you don't know me and I don't know you, but I just want to be open and honest with you and I'd really like to kiss you. And he was so handsome and it sounded so honest and I just said, okay.
Yeah, the hot part. There it is.
That's the key factor.
That would never work
was
for me.
That he was hot. Yeah.
He was really hot. I mean, he seemed so confident. Like, he marched right up to me like, I know what I want, and I'm going to go get it.
Which is refreshing because, I mean, as a woman, I know Seattle men, very passive.
Is it better to do that or better to try like a cheesy pickup line?
I don't think a cheesy pickup line would have worked. However, I did kiss him, so I think you know what answer I'm going to choose.
Okay. And how did the rest of the date go after you guys made out right away?
It was so fun. We just sat at the bar and we just talked. We had a lot in common. It was really flirty. It was great.
Plus, he was hot, right?
Did I mention hot?
It's really hard to meet somebody that you connect with, you know? And I don't think I felt that connected to anybody since my last boyfriend, like 2 years ago.
Okay, you might be feeling like you guys connected, but guys don't really think the same way. I guarantee he's not sitting there like that going like, oh my God, we agree on everything. And then goes back and telling his friends like, we had such a strong connection.
To the movies.
So,
that would be amazing.
I mean, he might not feel the same as you do about the whole connection thing.
If he was really thinking that, I don't think he would have spent all that time with me. It was like 2 hours, and he paid for all the drinks. I don't think he would have bought anything or stayed that long if he wasn't into it.
Yeah, no, he's a dude. He would definitely stay that long if he thought he could get something out of it. Trust me.
That's really sad. I hope that's not true.
It's sad, but true. How did the date end up? Did you go back to his place? Anything like that?
No. We said goodnight. We exchanged phone numbers. He said he was going to call me soon. It was weird, though, because he didn't kiss me goodbye right then, which I thought was like, okay, was it because we already kissed? Maybe I gave it up too quickly? I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I shouldn't have gone for that line. Maybe I should have made him work a little harder.
Right. I mean, technically, your date did regress. It's kind of like going from first back to home base.
We made out, and then we talked for a while, and then he just left.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. Like, we even got into this thing where we were singing together for a minute. And, I mean, it was really fun.
You think it's your singing? You could have turned him off. Maybe that's his,
off pitch.
That's his deal breaker right there, ladies who can't sing.
Let's call a spade a spade. I definitely sing better than him. So I don't hear that's his excuse. That's baloney.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of him since your date?
I texted him that night when I got home just to say, like, hey, I had a really great time and whatever. Didn't hear anything back. And then the next day I started to get worried that maybe he gave me the wrong number. So I checked in to just say, hey, text me back and let me make sure this is the right number. Didn't hear anything.
All right.
Weird.
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe you kissed him too early and just ruined it.
Would that be a deal breaker for either of you guys?
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
thought so.
All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes?
Here's what I think happened on your first date. Okay, and this might seem rude, but I'm not trying to be rude. I think that maybe Danny thought that you were a bad kisser. And so there was no hope of you getting a second date at all. And that's why he's not calling you back.
Why do you think that?
Well,
Why would he hang out with me so much longer after the kiss?
Maybe he felt obligated to because he came up to you with not really a pickup line, but let's face it, it's kind of a pickup line. He said, what did he say? He said something like, I just want to kiss you right now.
Yeah, he said, I know we don't know each other, but I really just want to kiss you. I'm going to be straight up.
Boom. And then you kissed him, but he didn't kiss you the rest of the date, and then he wouldn't kiss you at the end of the date, which tells me that maybe he just thought you were a bad kisser.
I've never heard that I'm a bad kisser before. I mean, well, let's ask him.
Okay. We're going to give him a call, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why. And that's just my opinion. It could be something completely different, okay?
I really hope you're wrong.
Okay, yeah. Anything but that. I just don't want him to say I'm a bad kisser. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is Danny there?
Yeah, this is Danny.
Danny, I'm going to be honest with you. I just want to kiss you. How you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How's it going?
Good.
Did you hear what I said about the whole kissing thing?
Yeah. You're a radio station or something?
Yes. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update, where if somebody goes out on a date and doesn't get a call back, they email us to give that person a call to find out why. And somebody emailed us about you recently.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Her name was Amanda.
Okay.
Props to you, by the way. She told us about how you came up to her and was like, I just got to be straight up with you. I want to kiss you. And then you guys kissed. Impressive.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty good line.
Yeah,
he admits it is. Okay,
I figured
good.
that's a line that you've used before. So Amanda emailed us about you and wants to know why you're not calling her back. She said you tried to get a hold of you about 4 times now. She really felt like you had a strong connection and just wants to know if she did something wrong or if you're even interested.
I don't know. I don't really know if I want to say anything. You know, it's the radio and everything. I don't want to embarrass her or anything like that. You know, she was nice. I want to just keep it cool.
Keep in mind, though, Danny, she's the one that asked us to call you. So if it does embarrass her, it's kind of her fault.
All right. I'll try to put this as gently as I can. She every time she opened her mouth to talk, she kind of would spit a lot.
Oh no, a spitter!
First time it happened, I thought, oh, just an accident. We've all done something like that. But I mean, it just kept happening, and it was like raining all over me. And it was just it kept hitting me in the face, and she actually got me in the eye at one point.
No, Danny, I feel your pain. That's the worst thing ever. I've had a few people talk to me that are spitters, and you see that drop coming in slow motion towards your eye the whole time. I completely understand where you're coming from on this.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and I wear contact lenses, so I was like, oh, man,
so
this is killing me.
She just spits when she talks a lot.
A lot? I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Hey, Amanda, do you spit a lot when you talk?
No! Oh, my God, no!
Danny, Amanda is actually on the phone with us and heard everything that you just said.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were on the phone. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. I cannot believe this is happening on the radio.
Well, maybe it's a condition you want to get checked or something. I don't know.
This has never happened before. I've never heard this before.
That's all I was going to ask you, Amanda. Has anybody ever complained about you spitting on them while you
No.
talk?
Never. I've never, ever had this reaction from anybody before. I don't know what was going on. Maybe it's because you kissed me and you made my mouth water. I'm really sorry.
Well, if I made your mouth water, that's flattering, but still, that was a lot. I mean, like, that's some serious saliva action going on in there. I mean,
I'm
those
sure it was, but listen, as I'm talking right now, since you said that, I held a piece of paper up to my mouth, and there's nothing. There's not one drop. I'm telling you, it's dry as a bone. I'm talking right now, and it's dry.
Okay, that's a huge improvement, and I think that's great.
Danny, props to you. Apparently kissing you, though, makes women salivate so much they can't control themselves.
Pavlovian dog experiment.
I can't even believe it. My face is bright red. I'm so embarrassed.
Danny, do you think it's a one-time thing, or do you think that Amanda is just embarrassed and trying to downplay it?
Mm-hmm. I think she's a little embarrassed and just trying to downplay it. She didn't seem drunk. I think this is kind of just who she is and kind of what happens to her. And I think that's cool. That's who she is. It's just I'm not interested in getting drenched every time I...
So you're saying...
I don't know, Danny, though, but think about it. Why would she embarrass herself, put herself in this situation on the radio if she knew it was a common complaint that she's gotten before?
Well... She was sitting by herself at the bar, which makes me think, well, maybe that was a sign.
Oh, no! Nobody ever wants to tell somebody that they're a spitter.
Guys.
Right? So, Danny, you're saying Amanda's a spitter. No question about it.
Oh, she's a spitter.
You can't know that.
And I kept backing up because she's also a bit of a close talker. Like, she keeps getting close and close and close. And like, whoa, okay.
Danny, you've been honest with me all the way up to this point. If you meet me again for a second date and I spit on you once, just say, that's it, and send me home. But at least give me a chance.
That's okay.
I know it's not true.
Danny, would you like to go out with Amanda again? One more date. We will pay for it.
And you can send me home immediately if I spit on you once. I promise I won't.
Yep. One droplet of saliva touches your cheek. And you can send her packing.
Come on, it'll be fun, and I promise you I will not spit.
All right, I'll hold you that.
You'll do it again.
Yes.
Right, one drop and I'm out. One drop and I'm out.
One drop and I'm out.
Yep.
We're gonna give this poor girl like dry mouth, cotton mouth because she's so scared.
She's gonna be wiping her mouth the whole time.
She's eating napkins actually at dinner. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. Now, New Year's Eve is when a lot of people meet each other drunk, out at places.
That's how you meet all your girlfriends.
Well, that's how I meet mine, but that's what Anna did. Anna met a guy named Martin. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Your email said that you met Martin on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about how that went.
Well, it was, for the most part, it was a really great evening. It was a awesome house party in Queen Anne, and the view was spectacular. And, everybody was watching the fireworks, and I wasn't planning on actually, hooking up with anybody. I went with two of my friends who were also single, and we'd actually agreed that we weren't going to go out looking.
But, yeah, New Year's, you're like every other girl. You want to kiss at New Year's.
Well, not just every other girl, everybody, not just girls. I mean, because you could see, all the single people were definitely kind of eyeing each other,
Right.
On the prowl.
That's the way it always is at New Year's. You're just like, all right, which one of you guys am I going to drunkenly kiss at midnight? So you met a dude named Martin. Tell us about him.
He is really cute and not my traditional type. He's a little more straight-laced. I usually like guys with tattoos and stuff.
Okay.
And we're kind of talking, throughout the evening, sort of touching base and telling jokes.
Did you know him beforehand? Or were you guys friends, or did you just meet at this party?
No, we just met at the party, and one of my friends had her eye on him too, and I was like, "No, I want to kiss that guy."
Dibs.
All right. And did you guys kiss at midnight?
Yeah, we did actually.
Okay.
He just looked right at me, and it wasn't even I want to make this really clear. He leaned in to kiss me, and it wasn't just one of those, "Hey, Happy New Year!"
You guys
we
made
were
out.
making out,
wow,
pretty heavily.
So, Anna, how did you guys spend the rest of the night? Did you hang out, or did you leave shortly thereafter?
We will continue to make out probably for, another at least 15, 20 minutes. It wasn't hey, Happy New Year, and leave.
Do you feel like maybe deep down you were a little drunk?
Oh, I know I was really drunk, and
Okay.
I know he was really drunk.
So, Anna, you can't think of any reason why he wouldn't get back to you.
I can't think of any unless he just completely forgot who I was. But even then, he asked me for my number, so no, I really can't.
To me, it kind of sounds like you guys both were drunk, and like you said, there's a lot of single women around. You might have, no offense, just been the closest one. I mean, I'm a drunk guy. It's at midnight. You know you want the kiss, and you'd already been talking.
Then would you hang out afterward? Like,
I would get your number to be polite, because I don't want to be rude in front of your face. But I'm just saying, at midnight, that's the kind of time it's like you kiss and go. I mean, you can call him back, but you know, you can just leave it as is.
That's like a total, like, to me, that's a weak man move. Because honestly, like, how desperate do you have to be as a dude? Like, there were other women.
Anna, that's a
I'm
move.
sorry,
That's...
I know my voice is getting high. I'm
No,
getting mad.
that's fine. Yeah, you're getting a little upset. That is a move that's done by lots of guys. But we're going to call him right after this, see if we can get him on the phone and ask him why he didn't get back to you, okay?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling.
Well, I know. I just want to make sure that you're ready to call him.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, hang on, okay?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
We got Anna on the phone. Anna met a guy named Martin at a house party on New Year's Eve. They made out at midnight. Martin asked for her number. Hasn't called her back. She's tried to get a hold of him a couple times. Anna, you ready to give him a call?
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Okay. Once he tells his story, then you can feel free to jump in and talk to him if you want, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm going to call him right now. Hold on.
Hello?
I was looking for Martin.
Oh, yeah, this is Martin. Can I help you?
Yeah, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How you doing?
Okay. I'm good.
I'm calling because I want to talk to you about a mutual friend we have, if you've got a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's a friend of mine named Anna.
I know a few Annas. What,
All right. You may or may not remember this one because you met her on New Year's Eve at a party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember New Year's?
Most of it, yeah.
All right. You remember making out with a girl named Anna at midnight on New Year's?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
Okay. Calling because I know that Anna has tried to contact you, like try to call you and text you, and you haven't returned any of that. So I'm just wondering if you could tell us why.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm on the radio right now, right?
Yes, sir. You are.
Yeah.
I'm just curious because she said that when you guys met on New Year's, you had a fun conversation, you made out, and then you asked for her number. She just thinks it's weird that you would ask for her number and then not return her phone calls.
I can see why she might think that was weird, but that's not really the whole story.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Here's look at it this way, dude, okay? Anna emailed us to ask about you. So unless the problem is with you and something that you don't want on the air about yourself, it's fine to tell us anything you want about Anna.
And
because she's the one that asked for it.
And Martin, you might be doing her a favor. As a girl, it's way worse to wonder and have the curiosity aspect there.
All right, yeah. So we got separated for a while when I went out to get drinks, and I think she just thought like I had left, but actually I pretty much passed out in one of the bedrooms next to the pile of coats.
Okay. Were you pretty hammered?
I was pretty hammered. I actually think she was a little more drunk than I was, but sometimes you got to get that power nap in if you want to party for another few hours.
Right.
So I woke up and I left the room, and she was making out with another guy.
Oh, what?
Really?
And I was totally going to call her. And
I do not remember that at all. I do not remember that at all.
Martin, that's Anna. She's on the phone with us.
Wow. Hi, Anna.
Anna, you heard what Martin had to say. Maybe you want to state your case to Martin right now?
I don't even know what to say because I I'm pretty sure that didn't happen. But I was pretty drunk.
If you don't have a twin sister, it totally happened.
Oh my God.
Martin, why don't you describe to Anna what you saw then? Since she doesn't remember.
Well, I came out of the bedroom, and there wasn't as many people there, so it wasn't like it was hard to see, and you were on the kitchen counter making out with a guy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Shirts were unbuttoned, lips were locked. I was like, all right, well, I guess I won't be calling her.
Martin, you're 100% positive that it was her.
100% positive.
Wow.
100%.
Oh, my God.
Anna, be honest, was there any other guy at the party that you had your eye on?
I don't even know how to answer that because I'm going through everything in my brain right now about what happened. Martin, all I remember was you. I don't remember. Now I sound super. Oh my God! No matter what I say, I sound slutty.
You have no memory of making out with another guy after you made out with Martin.
Gosh, no. Why would I? If that was the case, why would I be calling? Now I feel like oh my God.
Martin, look, I'm sure you've been really drunk before. I've been extremely hammered before and have done similar things. You could probably see her side of the story and how that could happen if you got real drunk and like there was a chick that you made out with and then you found someone else later on. You don't think that could happen to you as well?
Yeah, I can see how that happens, kind of.
Okay.
But in my experience, guys get drunk and do stupid stuff, but women always seem to forget all the stupid stuff they do when they're drunk. I.e.,
so you? Oh, that's the same for everybody, Martin. Come on, don't say it's just women because
I don't think so.
It's the same for everybody.
So, Martin, you think this is kind of a convenient blackout that she's having?
I do think it's a convenient blackout.
I'm laughing only because I'm really nervous right now.
Anna,
oh, my God.
You can do what I do and just embrace it and say, hey, I drank too much, I blacked out. That actually didn't happen because I have no memory of it. That's my secret. People go like, hey, Jubal, you took your pants off in front of a bar in Queen Anne, which happened. There's photo evidence of that, so I can't really deny that. But if there was no photo evidence, all I'd say was, nope, didn't happen. I don't remember it.
Well, I don't want him to think that, this is something that's usual for me. So I'm not going to pretend that it didn't happen because Martin, I thought you were really cool. I mean, I'm not saying, it's like super serious, but you were a really cool guy, and I would definitely like to actually go out with you without being absolutely wasted.
All right, Martin, let me ask you this. Was it too much of a deal breaker for you guys to go out again? Because on these second date updates, we always pay for the couple to go out again. Would you be willing to give it another shot? You guys can go to a restaurant where they don't serve booze if you like.
You know what? I am willing to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Really?
I will have drinks. But
If I wouldn't have called, Martin, I wouldn't have called if I didn't want to see you again. And honestly, if I had known what an idiot I was that night, I would not have put myself through this.
Sure.
I promise I won't make out with the waiter.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. You guys both enjoyed each other's company. You might as well give it one more shot. See how she is when you're both sober.
Yeah. But I remembered him enough. He made a big enough impact that I called you guys.
You made a big impact on him, too. So,
Brooke and Jubal.
guy on the phone for a second date update today had a very awkward ending to his first date. He thought he was about to seal the deal, driving the girl back to his place, and then she said, nope, turn around, take me back to my car so I can go home.
Oh, what?
How horrible is that? We'll get into that in a second. I'll have him tell us all about that. But Dane is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Hillary today. Dane, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
I would not be all right if I were you. I'd be a very sad, broken man after reading your email.
Well, I'm getting over it. I've had a little bit of time to heal, I guess.
Good to hear.
Oh, I'm
good
sure
to hear.
it was so hurtful.
Good to hear. All right, before we get into all that, just first of all, tell me a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today. Where'd you meet her?
Well, we actually met off of Tinder.
Okay.
And, I liked the way that she looked, and we kind of started texting a little bit and decided that we were going to meet up for a date.
And are you a guy, Dane, who often meets chicks off of Tinder?
Yeah, well, I suppose. I mean, it's 2015. I mean,
that's where everybody meets these days, isn't it?
Man.
The technology is there, so why not use it?
Why not take advantage of it? I agree with you on that one. So what did you guys do when you decided to meet up?
We met up at a restaurant by the mall.
Uh-huh.
We went to kitchen, and it was actually pretty shitty.
The meal or the time spent with her?
No, the meal was shitty. The time spent with her was cool. The drinks were good, and the conversation was good.
So did you purposely bring her to a restaurant that you really don't like?
I didn't know it was going to be that bad. It's been a while since I've eaten there, and I was hoping that they had fixed their problem.
Suddenly the second date update has turned into a Yelp review.
Yeah.
All right. So you didn't enjoy the food much, but you enjoyed her company, and dinner went well?
Yeah, I enjoyed her company. Dinner went well. She was just as hot as she was in her pictures, so that was no disappointment.
And was your goal here the entire time to hook up with this girl because you met on Tinder and you just wanted, or are you looking for, like, to actually date someone?
Well, I mean, isn't that everyone's goal eventually is to hook up with somebody?
Some people want to have a relationship with a person. Other people just want to have one night.
Well, I mean, I live by kind of the mantra kind of that, you know, you can't go in expecting too much.
Yeah.
So if something came out of it, great. But
you go with the flow. You hook up, never talk to her again. That's cool. You hook up and then have a relationship with her. That's cool too.
Right. But this chick was really cool, and I'm just kind of at a loss, you know, that she hasn't called me or returned any of my text messages or phone calls.
Well, the big thing that I picked up from your email was the car ride back to your place. Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, okay. Well, here's what happened. After dinner, we went to go see a movie. And it was a pretty good movie. You know, during the movie, she kind of leaned her head on my shoulder, and you know, I was like, okay, you know, this is nice. You know, so I figured, you know, it's go time.
What?
It's go time because she put her head on your shoulder.
Did she also make eye contact once and you knew?
No, you know, it's like...
I hope that you tried to, like, see if she was actually interested. It was just, like, head on the shoulder, and then all of a sudden you're unzipping your pants. Like,
No, it's not like I did the old hole in the popcorn bucket trick, you know.
So that's go time for you, huh?
I just thought she was getting comfy with me, so
Okay.
I just figured, let's get out of here.
So you figured, let's get out of here?
Yeah, it was towards the end of the movie, so, you know.
How do you do that, Dane?
Well, she didn't not go.
She put her head on your shoulder, and you just turned to her like, yeah, I know what that means. Get out of here. That is impressive, Dane.
Are you sure that she understood your intentions?
I mean, what would you have thought? That I wanted to go have coffee?
Possibly. Honestly, I think head on her shoulder is so innocent. Like, hand on a thigh maybe indicates a little bit more. Head on her shoulder.
Well, do you remember? I did meet this girl on Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Tinder's pretty much a hookup app. So if you go out on a Tinder date
gosh.
and somebody says, let's get out of here, usually means go back to my place.
Yeah,
All right.
and on her Tinder profile, it's not like, you know, some people on Tinder, they say, you know, I'm not here for hookups, swipe left. And she didn't have that.
Okay.
Oh, so obviously she's into it.
Regardless, she agreed to go in your car with you wherever you were going when you said, let's get out of here. That says a lot to me.
And she had her own car.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened in the car ride then?
We were just kind of chit-chatting about halfway over to my house. She gave me the old, I shouldn't do this routine.
Okay.
And she asked if I would drive her back to her car. And so I said, are you sure? And, you know, she was, I guess. And, you know, I'm not a creep, so I took her back over to the mall where her car was.
That's way less than what I would have done. Are you sure? I would have actually pulled the car over, got on my hands and knees and begged, please, we're almost there.
so
We're almost to my house. Please come back with me.
Well, maybe that's how I felt inside, but I didn't want to actually say that or do that. But
All right. So you took her back to her car and dropped her off. Did you guys kiss or anything?
no, that was kind of weird too. Actually,
Yeah.
I dropped her off and I asked her if I did something wrong, and she just said, you know, it was a first date and we should probably take things slow. And she gave me a hug.
So the closest intimacy you guys had was head on shoulder and hug.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, she was like, yeah, you know, text me or call me. And I was like, okay. So I have a couple of times. Texted her a couple of times, called her a couple of times, and I haven't heard anything from her.
Nothing at all.
Not even like a, hey, you're nice, but this isn't my, nothing.
Okay.
Do you remember a moment in the car where her mood changed? Where she started second-guessing what she was doing?
Yeah, about the time when she said, I really shouldn't do this.
No. If there's anything
It's kinda
before,
obvious
Dave,
right there,
it
yeah.
led up to that.
Spells it out for you. All right, man. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, great.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Dane, I think I know how you screwed up on your first date.
You do?
I do. I think you gave your date too much time to think about her bad decision.
Oh.
That's what I think happened.
Why has it got to be a bad decision?
Because it's you, Dane.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Dane met this girl off of Tinder. They went, had dinner, went to the movies. During the movie, she put her head on his shoulder, and to Dane, he was like, yes, it's time to do this. So he said, let's get out of here. And they were driving back to his place, but like halfway there, she stopped and said, nope, I'm not down. Take me back to my car. Dane, being the gentleman that he is, took her back to the car and dropped her off and hasn't heard from her since. But what I'm saying is you gave her too much time. When she put her head on your shoulder, instantly, pants should have come off. Should have done it right there in the movie theater. You got to, when opportunity knocks, you got to answer the call. Don't give it too much time for her to think about it. I think that's...
Well, I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah.
Hey, it's worth it. Trust me.
It's worth it.
All right.
And are you looking for another date with this girl, or are you looking to finish what got stopped in the middle of the drive?
Yes.
Yeah,
Both.
exactly.
Okay.
Either one.
Good answer.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
asking some very obvious questions to this guy. He just wants to get a
All right.
piece, and then if it turns into more.
Simple. I need to be more simple.
Yes, you do. Here we go, Dane. I'm about to call it right now and get your second date update.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Hillary, please?
This is Hillary.
Hey, Hillary, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hey.
Hey. What's going on?
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm calling you because somebody recently emailed us about you.
Huh?
I recently got an email from somebody who wanted us to get in touch with you. His name is Dane.
Okay.
And you went out on a date with Dane a little while ago. Remember him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Dane really enjoyed your time together. He told us a little bit about your date, but he actually wanted us to get you on the phone to find out why you're not calling him back because he would love to see you again.
I'm just not really interested anymore.
Okay. He told us about your date. He said that you guys were actually on the way back to his house and you told him to turn around.
He told you about what actually happened on our date?
Yeah. Yeah, because we weren't going to call you out of the blue without knowing what he thought of the date. So we talked to him a little bit about it. And he said he had a great time. You went to dinner and a movie. And then he was hoping for more. And then you asked him to turn around and take you back to your car.
Well, yeah, that kind of happened.
Did he say something to you to make you have a change of heart?
Well, you really shouldn't ask somebody on the first date what their favorite type of condoms are.
That was honestly a question he asked you?
Yeah, that threw me off, dude.
Yeah, I would think so. How did that come up?
How did that come up?
Yeah, I've been on a lot of dates before, and I've never once asked anybody what their favorite condom is, let alone on a first date.
Yeah. It was just like that. It was just kind of like out of the blue. Like 1 minute we're talking about how awful dinner was, and then he's like, so, hey, what's your favorite type of condom?
That's even a creepier way to put it. Not what kind of condoms you like, what's your favorite condom? Yeah. It kind of almost sounds like he's calling you slutty a little bit. Like, hey,
you must be a condom
I know you
connoisseur.
use a lot of condoms. What's your favorite one?
I know. Like, seriously, like, that was just offensive. Like, what kind of girl does he think that I am?
Did you answer him?
No. I was like, no, I think that maybe we should just call it a night.
Yeah,
Go back to my car.
That's a way to kill the mood, I think.
Absolutely.
I don't even like having to go grab one like from my dresser drawer. I feel like it kills the mood, you know what I mean? But then be like, hey, I hope this one's appropriate for you.
Let me pick out your favorite.
Yeah. I got a whole plethora of sizes and shapes, whatever you want. Oh, man, Hillary. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I should also tell you that Dane's actually on the phone and listening to this, too.
What?
Yeah, he's actually on the other line.
Hi, Hillary.
Oh.
I'm really kind of floored. Like I didn't realize I'm sorry. What can I really say? I'm sorry that you got offended, but I'm not sorry for asking you that question.
Oh, wow.
Because I think it's kind of a fair question to ask. I thought I was being nice.
What?
Polite.
Are you serious? You thought that I was that kind of girl?
Well, I don't
Hello?
think you're a particular kind of girl, but we were heading back to my house. We left the movie a little early. We were heading back to my house. I mean, maybe I just had the wrong assumption. I mean,
yeah, maybe you think, maybe, possibly.
Well, when you got in my car, maybe it would have been nice to tell me that, hey, I just want to cuddle or something like that. I thought it was actually a pretty logical question in this day and age.
Logical? You think that's logical? Like, it would have been nicer if you would have just asked what kind of flowers I like, not what kind of condoms I want.
What? Why would I ask you about flowers when we're about to go back to my house and have sex? I might ask you about flowers
You
the
don't
next
know
morning.
that's what's going to happen. You don't know that.
Well, come on. I met you off Tinder.
Come on,
There you go. That's good rationale right there.
Just because I met you off Tinder doesn't mean that I'm going to sleep with you, you moron.
All right.
I don't know.
Why were you going back to my house? I'm so confused.
And Hillary, why wouldn't you have just told him at that point, hey, we're not going to need condoms because we're not doing that?
Well, I said take me back to my car. That was enough.
Well, I think the polite thing was to ask you what kind of condoms you want. The impolite thing was to not call me back.
There you go. You're the one who's wrong here, Hillary. Hey, Hillary, would you like to go on a second date with Dane? I will pay for it.
I really would like to.
Hell no, I will not go out on another date with him.
All right. I kind of figured as much. Well, Hillary, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Sure, thank you.
The one thing that I do need to know, though, is what is your favorite kind?
Ribbed for her pleasure.
Nice choice, girl.
That's all you had to say.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
And a text in at 78592 says, that dude had a point. They were on the way back to his house, but it's still a very awkward question. That guy is just dumb. They're talking about the second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. This guy, Dane, wanted us to call this girl Hillary back after their date. Didn't understand why after they had saw a movie and they were heading back to his place. She said, turn the car around. We're not going back there. Well, on the way there, he looked to her and said, what's your favorite condom? Because apparently he didn't have any protection at his house and wanted to get some. But that's a very weird way to phrase it, and it made her feel awkward, and it killed the mood, and she doesn't really want to see him again.
Good for him for using protection. We'll give him that. That's a positive.
Yeah, but always take it with you, or stop at the store and go, hey, why don't I grab a bottle of wine, some vino? Say it like that, too, and then bite your lower lip after you say it. But disguise it with something else. Like, I'm going to grab some wine, and then you go in there, and then you just, like, clear the condom aisle out. And you come out with, like, a bag full of condoms and, like, beer. You know?
They also have
just try to disguise it a little bit.
boxes where you can get, like, a multi-pack, so you just have some options.
Remember, if you want us to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.